Let's do it.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Crocs and Hot Pocket Show. Today is Sunday, October 9th, 2016, and this is episode number 10. Here with me tonight, I have Mr. SaltySam and Mr. SpeedDemon. Bad Robot is currently feeling under the weather, and Mr. 42 is celebrating that good old Canadian Thanksgiving. They've sacrificed a moose and are currently partaking of its innards.
So instead of a turkey on the table, it's a big
It's
moose.
a big ass moose. And then whoever falls asleep first, they cut off the moose's head and they put it on that person's head while they're sleeping.
I think 42 is the type of person that calls dibs on the ass.
Did you? Oh no, Peter's off to the bathroom with the moose's ass again. Do you guys know that moose actually bleed maple syrup and not actual blood?
Yes.
And then when they
commonly known fact.
when they get shot, the maple syrup just oozes out, and then there's like a certain amount of time that you have to get the moose off of the concrete before the maple syrup fuses the moose to the ground, and then it stays there forever. It's a national landmark, and it's
Lick that shitter like an apple fritter.
What?
Somebody told me that in my chat the other day for the first time. Was that you?
No, but somebody put, I think it was Panic or somebody put a meme in either yours or Robot's Media Lounge that said that on it.
I don't know if it's in robots. The only one that's been going around robots is people making memes of Speed's mom. And it hurts, guys.
It does not hurt.
No, it doesn't.
The only thing that's hurting is your mom's vagina.
Oh, fuck. I'm not safe anywhere.
Oh, Jesus. So, yeah. Bad Robot is currently out sick, and like I said, Mr. 42 is celebrating his Canadian Thanksgiving. So those guys both have the night off. But before we introduce you to our two guests that we have here tonight, we will go along with some of the pre-show notes. First of all, chat participation. We love hanging out with you guys during the show. There's 2 commands you guys can use to participate with the show. The first one is a question command, exclamation point, question, followed by your question. We'll send that to the bot. The bot will capture it, and we will read off those questions to our guests at the end of the show. In addition to that, there is an answer command, which we won't be using tonight only because we're going to be doing a poll instead. So we'll be doing a poll. We'll be asking you guys what you think about a certain subject, and then we will be coming back to that. If you are not able to catch the show live, do not worry, because audio and video versions of the podcast are uploaded to both YouTube and to iTunes in podcast format. Those will be done probably sometime tomorrow, depending on how busy it is. And then, of course, if you guys like keeping up to date with video game or Twitch news, and you guys want to help supply news articles for us to discuss on the show, there is a text channel in the Naaackers Discord called Cap News, and you guys can submit news articles for us to discuss on the show. And that is it for the pre-show notes. Moving right along to the introductions of these guys. Who the fuck are you? And where can we find you online?
My name is SaltySam. You can find me on the GSN Gaming Discord and forums, along with the SaltySam on Twitch and Twitter, and Salty All Day on Snapchat.
All day. My name is SpeedDemon. You can find me on the GSM forums and Discord, and also on Twitter at SpeedDemon2533.
My name is Naaackers. You can find me live on this channel, or you can find me on Twitter and Snapchat at Naaackers with 3 A's. That is it for the introduction. It goes by so fast when there's only 30
It'll be a
minutes.
fast episode.
Nah, no, fuck that. Getting fucked up.
We're going to make it longer.
We're getting trashed.
Chug that whole bottle right now. No pause. Do another one. You don't got the guts. Do it. Let's see how fast you can chug this.
You don't think I will?
Let's see how fast you can chug it. Go ahead.
Me versus you and your sweet tea?
Let me wait. I'll be right back.
He calls it sweet tea. It's actually piss. It's not in the frame. You gotta move over. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
There's no fat.
I'm not
I have a whole
21
jug.
anymore. Oh, okay.
Oh damn.
I heard you fucking gulping like a fucking dinosaur. Almost made me laugh. Oh my god.
Oh, I'll never do that again. That was too much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing that with me. I appreciate it.
You like knocked your webcam down when you smashed that bottle on your desk.
Blah!
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Right.
Also, by the way, it's hey Siri, what's the weather like right now? Weather.
Hey, yo, bitch.
Weather. It's currently 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and we do not have a working furnace at the house right now.
Oh, you bitch.
So it is extremely cold right now, which is why I'm all bundled up and wearing this hat that nobody ever sees me wear ever, because it makes me look pale as fuck.
Surprised it wasn't purple. You
know
normally.
I'm very
purple
surprised
everything.
I don't have a purple beanie, to be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised, but... Well, you kind of already know what we're drinking, but we're going to go around the room and talk about it anyways. Mr. Salty Sam, what are you drinking tonight?
Leinenkugel Summer Shandy. It's the last, 2 weeks of that this will be out, so went and bought a case.
There's so many liquor stores in this general area that I can get beers that are out of season just because of the high volume that they buy, and because there's so many, there's not just one store that people go to get it. So I'll be able to get Summer Shandy into the winter, which is nice because I love drinking Summer Shandy all the time. It doesn't have to be summer for me to enjoy that beer.
Yeah, it's like lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Disgusting. So, what type of piss are you drinking tonight, sir?
Like always.
Sweet tea, just this time out of a
Yeah.
fucking jug, or do you actually have your thermos?
That's right next to me. It's empty, so that's why I got the jug.
Do you? Oh, is the stainless steel straw bent a little bit? Dude, that thing's got to be a killer spitball machine. Have you tried?
No.
I want you to spit a spitball right at your webcam lens.
No.
No? I would do it if I had a straw, but I don't. I do.
You're a good blower. Show me.
Sucker, thank you. I got one of these.
You still ain't gotten that cup that you can never spill?
The mighty mug.
You need that bad for how much you spilled your drink.
I was just about to say that I've had to do some rebudgeting, and I'm limiting purchases to only things that I need. I think I really need a mighty mug. I think I spill once a week, maybe once or twice a week. I spill often. It's not good at all. But and I am drinking Rolling Rock. It's they call it a pale ale, and it even says extra pale on the bottle. It's the most mild pale ale that I've ever drank. It's barely a pale ale, but it's a good cheap drinking beer. I enjoy it very much for that.
Yes, it is.
Goes down like water. My dick touched the water. Splash. All right, well, that's it for our liquids that we're consuming. Moving on to what non-gaming stuff that we have been up to these past 2 weeks. So, Salty Sam, as always, start with you.
I have been working a lot. I picked up some overtime last week. Not for any particular reason, but getting ready to go on a trip, it'd be nice to have a little bit of money in my pocket. This is kind of gaming related, but I got the Play Live stuff from earlier this year, the armband and the t-shirt. I actually wore it today. And then other than that, I've been thinking of, I've been doing so much work with servers lately that I haven't had much time to really think about it, but I've been thinking about the possibility of getting OBS working again and streaming again.
Yes! Yeah! Come back to us. Come back.
But that's about it. So I went to a pumpkin patch today.
Ooh.
Real family dad shit.
Just stick your dicks in any pumpkin. Okay, well, I guess if it was a family day, no pumpkin dicking.
No. No dick and pumpkins.
I have not had some good old homemade pumpkin seeds in quite some time.
They'll be coming.
Just when they're salted and roasted.
I've never
Obey.
had pumpkin seeds.
Do pumpkins not grow in the South? The fuck?
There's pumpkin patches down here. I just don't like pumpkins.
They're just used for target practice, right? The shooting ranges. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Question.
Put some tannerite in that bitch.
Go ahead.
What gun is closest to you right now?
Actually, I cleaned up, so my guns aren't next to me right now.
Yo,
I can walk 5 feet and get my AR if you want.
and how many bodies are hanging up on hangers in that that laundry basket behind you?
I don't hang my bodies in there. You'd see it. They're in the basement.
Looks like you got yourself a construction worker this week.
Oh yeah, he was yummy.
Hey,
That was my working jacket when I worked for
Oh God.
college.
Does your with the gun in the holster? It looks like that gun could shoot like those Nerf discs, one of those yellow foam Nerf discs,
Beep, beep, beep.
or Dyslexo discs.
Or 240 grain hollow points. Either way.
Really? Hollow points.
Yeah.
I've never shot a hollow point before. Does it?
It was just like shooting a regular round.
They don't feel any different? No.
Little, I guess I have a little bit more kick. It depends on how much
If
grain you have in the round.
better ones, then yes. But like the ones I've got are Hornet A XMPs. So they're like police ammo.
Oh. I remember
So- Blow shit up pretty good.
like any movie ever made that has like gangs, it's like the gangs have gotten a hold of the hollow point ammo. It's armor piercing. Our officers are at risk. It's like, oh, we gotta get the armor piercing bullets off the streets.
They're acting like hollow points are hard to find.
Yeah, well, it's like
Yeah.
I guess every cop show like pre 1990, I almost said 1900s, 1990s. One of the last guns that I shot, it was a regular a Glock's 9mm or 45.
They make everything, but
Okay.
their most popular gun is the Glock 17. That's 9mm.
Okay. So the Glock that I shot was a 9mm, but it was a regular pistol, but in a stock that was like full rifle length that folded. It was It was so weird. It was shooting a pistol, but it had to be held like an assault rifle, or not assault rifle, like a rifle, pretty much.
What gun was this?
They sell it like an accessories to do that kind of shit.
Yeah, it was a Glock 9mm, but it was inside or mounted in this folding stock. It was like a stock that went into your shoulder, and you held it like a rifle. I don't really understand the logic behind that. Other than
Was it automatic or?
No, it was semi-automatic.
Oh, that's lame.
Well, I guess I might get my terms mixed up. Are pistols semi-automatic?
When you
Lots
pull
are.
the trigger, it fires a round.
Okay, so
That's
yeah,
semi-automatic.
semi-automatic. And then old school revolvers where you have to hit the
Hammer.
Single action.
hammer. Yeah,
I've got one of those too. I love that gun.
those things are badass. Hi, I'm
Burger.
Nick from Michigan. I don't know shit about guns.
You should come down here.
Yeah, seriously.
Come shoot some
You
guns with
guys
us.
scare me. Anytime I drive any more south in Ohio, windows are locked. I'm from Detroit and I'm scared of your guns. Jesus Christ! Speed's fucking ready to go.
I wish my gun cabinet was near me.
Let me put it on safety real
I
quick.
don't think I have any extras in here.
It's all right. The less guns, the better. Somebody's gonna shoot themselves.
Don't
on the
you
show
fucking
these
say
days.
that!
Hell no.
I'm
Hell
trying
no.
to take your gun, Speed.
You goddamn city slicking yuppie motherfucker. Can't take my gun.
You'll never take me alive. Oh my god. All right.
Seriously, no. Come down here. We'll blow shit up.
I'm all for. I always enjoyed shooting. I am just get a little shaky when I get a gun in my hand. I'm just not comfortable whatsoever. I would be the guy
carried
that
it for a
shoots my
long
dick
time.
off.
You'll be that guy in that video of I was watching some dude play what was it, that VR game, military game.
Yeah. Shooting
He
my
said they're looking
friend.
at the gun, he accidentally shoots his friend in the face.
That
And I
was
picture
lyric.
you doing that. Yeah.
Dude, they played that at TwitchCon. That was the second most viewed Twitch clip of 2016.
That Onward, that's what it's called.
Onward.
That game, I would love to play it. I just
Fucking idiot.
my luck, I would purchase a $800 Vive, and then something new will come out, and then I can't use it. It'll be better.
It's always going to be like that. That's the
Yeah.
problem with VR is there's so much innovation left before it's really stuck in a spot where it's good to go.
It's going to be moving quick.
Yeah. The next 10 years or so, like 10 years from now, you'll be able to buy something that's a hell of a lot more consumer friendly than what we have right now.
In 10 years from now, if we are not in fucking laser tag arenas with VR headsets, I'm going to be pissed. That's what I want to see in 10 years is us running around, shooting each other, flak jackets that have tasers that tase you when you get shot.
Why not just play airsoft or paintball? Why it has to be VR?
Because
if you think about it, if
your head explode in VR.
If you go inside of a building, the VR cameras can't see you, and they lose track unless they have a shit ton in there.
VR camera in
That's
every
expensive.
room and hallway.
That'd be expensive.
Well, just think about how fast that technology can advance. Like 4K TVs were expensive at one time too, but now you can have a 4K TV in every bedroom for less than $2,000. It's
like 4K TVs were expensive as fuck like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, nothing.
Well, right now, like what you're talking about with the VR little shooting ranges, they already have an app that's been made for the phone where you can walk around and you set an arena with Google Maps, and then everybody in that has the game on is in the game, and you run around shooting each other.
Yeah.
See,
but I want
they're
to
trying to
for real.
That's that AR or that alternate reality shit they took from like Pokemon Go.
Oh, augmented reality.
Augmented.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. So
that game died. I always thought it was gonna do good, but it's dead. Like nobody plays it anymore.
And they're trying to make changes now, and it's too late.
Too late.
Too late. And the thing is,
I mean, it was a good game. It was good. It just died.
It
like
was,
all apps.
but they didn't have. There was no anticipation for that game coming out. It was just like, hey, we're releasing this game next week. Like there had been murmurs of it in the past, but they could have just waited another 6 months and just added way more stuff. They got
imagine if they had done something with it where it was just coming out now, where AR was like super popular right after Pokemon Go came out.
Mm-hmm.
People would be getting hit by cars trying to shoot other people.
I could see my boss.
All they have to do is create like a team system, and then you'd have gangs now, like people, Team Valor, Team Mystic, going around shooting each other with the phone. I could just see it. I could just see drive-bys. You just see a dude in the mirror just shooting at you.
Virtual drive-bys. I just feel like that would just
you just see the guy running.
When you marry the love of your life and you're walking down the aisle, you see how many people fucking hate you because they go like this as you're walking down the aisle. They're not taking pictures. They're shooting your dick off. Stand still. But that would make for a very fun reception game. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
All right, Salty, did we even make it past you? Did we? I don't think we're dead.
We got so far off.
Can't stop thinking about dicks. What about you, Speed?
Non-gaming related, I haven't been up to much other than work. I did take on a project that took me the whole week, only because when I get home, I only have like 30 minutes of daytime. So I ended up building me a disc. I don't have pictures to show other than on my phone, but I do have pretty colors that can do this. But I don't have pictures. I could probably get some on my phone, but right now that's holding up my webcam because I still haven't set that up yet.
It looks good. It looks really fucking good. I wish I had a picture that I could show on stream. Oh wait, do you have?
There's one in media.
Yeah, you sent me some on Discord.
It's not the video, but it's not like the finished product like I sent
lounge.
you.
God damn it, Speed.
There's I think I do have a picture in the media lounge, but it's like just one red light showing blood glowing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't want to show it until you're done with it. So I will.
Now I'm gonna probably get I still have a lot more stuff I'm gonna add to it.
It looks good. I was extremely impressed. because
I will never build a cabinet again.
Yeah.
Not cabinets, drawers. I will never build those
no,
again.
I
I was sitting down for like 4 hours trying to make them go straight. I'd get it, it'd push, but then it'd fall off the track on the right side. I had to raise the right side up.
Oh my
and
God.
It took a lot longer than I planned on it.
No, thank you. I like how
But
you
they're
had
done.
you left the cubby open one-sided. That was smart. It looks really cool.
What cubby? The bottom?
Yeah.
That was mismeasurements, but I made it work.
No. Where your tower's sitting, isn't it the
Oh.
right side is panel and
Yeah,
then the
yeah.
left side is open?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to make that enclosed, but then we talked about the heat issues and stuff, so I left it open.
Yeah.
But
It looks good.
I winged it, really. I just had dimensions on what I wanted. I said, I'm just going to build it. So I built it, added a few things, added a secret compartment with a door I open that has all my wiring going through it. So it came out pretty good.
Awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
Anything else?
Need to do that soon. I'm so fucking tired of this gigantic desk.
Are you
That's about it for me, really. That's
okay?
not much going on right now.
Are you thinking about doing a desk project soon, Salty?
I'm thinking about like, cause my desk sits here, but it's, as you can see, it's like a giant L desk. Like this side is 36 inches deep. This side's 24 inches deep.
Holy shit.
My tower's right here to my right, and it's just, I feel like it's just a bunch of space, and there's just a bunch of shit everywhere because there's a bunch of space.
Wait.
The thing is, if you were to change your desk to something smaller, it wouldn't be the same. You would miss the room.
I don't think I would. What I've always wanted to do was to actually have a built-in unit the full length of this wall. So like
Yeah.
14 feet wide with 2 desk stations at it. One, because my girlfriend's desk and computer is right next to mine. So it's just like, this room is only like, I don't know, 10 by 12 or something like that. And 3 fucking walls of it is desk. And then the end of my desk, there's a window. So there couldn't be more desks.
Okay.
So
Wait,
I just need a fucking like,
you said
downsize.
the desk that you're on right now is only 24 inches deep?
This side of it is.
Okay.
It's a big L desk. This side is 36 inches deep.
How does your
36?
Cosmos 2 case fit on 24 inches of depth?
It's literally like hanging off by like that much on both
Okay.
sides. Like it's just deep enough to fit the feet.
The
on
feet
top.
of it? Okay. Because mine, I think mine is 24, 25 inches and hangs off a good bit, but mine is underneath. But yeah, I have the same thing that you're talking about. This desk goes from wall to wall, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to add an L to this side so that I can take my mixer and the other audio, like soon to be audio equipment, over to the left and have that over here instead of having it hang under my monitors. Either extend this one out that way or extend this one out that way. The only thing is I'm probably going to lose access to my green screen if I do that, so I'm not really sure if I want to do that yet.
That was one of the things that I liked about it initially because I used to be set up this way.
Yeah.
I set it up that way. I had all my mic and mixer shit on the left. I had all my monitors and computer shit on the right. I had my monitors set like right in front of me. But I noticed that because my monitors were so fucking far away, it was like straining my eyes to be at the desk for a long time. And then like I had both elbows on the wood itself. And by the end of the day, my wrists and arms would just be like fucked up.
Yep.
My joints would be all jacked up. So I turned it this way just so that my monitor's closer to my face. And then I've got a big AR-15 cleaning mat as my full desk mouse pad.
Yeah. See, I need to get a full desk mouse pad. I've actually been rolling without a mouse pad for a couple months now.
There's scratches all over the spot where your mouse is, isn't there?
No, I'm on countertop, so it's a very smooth, slidable surface.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's white countertop.
My old desk that I had, which literally like fell apart as I was taking it out the door to bring this in. I didn't have a mouse pad either for a while, so there's like scratches all over it. So it's one of those cheap
I
ones,
actually
though.
have 2. I have 1 mouse pad on top of my whole desk mouse pad. Because when I get on the computer, I'll be on the computer for like 10 hours at a time. And in the old days, I'd be on like 60 hours a week.
Oh my God.
Minimum. So like I've got a mouse pad that's got a nice gel wrist pad on it. And then I've got my whole desk is mouse pad so that my arms don't get tired.
I would I would try and like get mouse pad material and do the entire top, like do mouse pad and then do like fake golf green on both sides. But I eat and drink so much at my desk that I would spill once and it would be fucked. Get fucking macaroni and cheese just ingrained into.
You need to just like get you a magnetic, like a post. Get a cymbal stand and then get a drummer's cup holder that screws into the top of the stand and just put it over here. Fuck away from everything. And then you can just set it and get it.
Take what I need. Or just the longest it's crazy
bendy
straw of my life. Shit's crazy. Okay. Well, anything else, Mr. Speed Demon?
That's all for me. It hasn't been really that busy other than work. I work 8 to 6 Monday through Saturday. Today's the only day I have off, so.
God damn.
I felt you this week. That was this week. Last week sucked.
Work has been insane. Robot says I look like an Oompa Loompa. I'm a triggered Oompa Loompa.
You need to set up like an OBS thing, so like you use one of your little buttons and it pops up, does a little and start shaking the screen.
Triggered! But I'm not. I'm happy.
John Cena!
As far as me, a lot of stuff has been going on the past couple weeks. Work again is still insane. It usually calms down around this time. For whatever reason, it's just not calming down. It's still crazy. They keep buying new hardware. So every time we buy new hardware, that means it's got to get deployed, and it's just like over and over
indexed and fucking inventoried and all that shit.
God. Inventory and fucking labelers. The goddamn little labeler. I hate it.
You have to label everything?
Everything. And
why?
And certain technology is bought with certain funds. So when the state auditors come in, they go, show me every single piece of technology that is allocated for Title 31A kids. And you have to be like, here's the inventory. Here's every single piece. That all has to be labeled. And so like, I spend like probably an entire week or two every summer just relabeling things. Because kids see labels. No, rip that fucking shit. Pick.
I do that shit too.
Yeah, just like scabs. So, so yeah, labeling, a lot of fucking labeling, but it's starting to calm down. So it's not terrible. I'm getting paid, so can't complain too much. I went to a couple shows recently. Last night I went to Keys and Crates and Zed's Dead. So that was last night. That was a lot of fun. I got super drunk, and I was not hungover at all today. So today was a good day. And they switched it up. They started selling local craft beers at the venue, and they had it was something called a local lager, and it was this tall, like, brown ale, and it was so fucking good. I guess saying lager and ale is a little contradictory, but there's the show that we went to last week, the beers that they have are just, it's like Bud Light. This is a very nice venue in a very nice rich town. And the beers that they have is like Budweiser, Bud Light Lime, Busch, Newcastle, which is like, Newcastle's tolerable, but after like the third Newcastle, you're just like, what's up?
This tastes like doo-doo butter.
What's up with my taste buds? And Dos Equis. And those are like the only beers that they sell at
I'm
the
cool
counters.
with Dos Equis. I fucking love Dos Equis.
See, I
if
can't
it's
do
the
it.
regular one and not the amber. I don't like Dos Equis amber. It's got to be the lager.
I don't even think I knew that there was
bottle.
multiple. Yeah, it's green.
Yeah, there's a green bottle and then there's like an orange bottle, and the orange bottle is an amber ale, and I just think it's way too sweet.
Okay. Yeah, see, it's the Dos Equis, but it's in the 24-ounce can. So it's like fucking beer out of an aluminum can, and then by the time you get halfway through the beer, the other half is warm, and fucking sweaty kids are fucking rubbing up on you with their beads and their fucking LED pacifiers. Get me out of here, please!
You're getting old, man.
It's getting
You're
too
getting
old.
old.
So, but both shows were super fun. Focus. Oh, thank you. So super fun. Even though the beers were awful at the first place, the place we went to last night, downtown Detroit, very good beer. I went to a show last week. It was Maddion and Porter Robinson. They played a back-to-back set. That was super good. Maddion's an artist that I've been wanting to see for a really long time, so that was a lot of fun. Been working on some LED projects lately. I did a build stream on Friday working on the LED bike, which I ended up taking apart. Like, I shut the stream off, and I was so unhappy with the work that I had done, and I just took it all apart and then just kind of started over. And then I took some LEDs, and I upgraded my Dick Butt nightlight. So now he does a rainbow wave, and I can plug him into a computer via USB instead of just plugging them into the wall. Because before it was like a wall light switch attached to like a string of LEDs, and it was super cheap, and it only did blue, and I was very unhappy with single color.
Why don't you hang the guy up behind you? It'd look nice on that bare spot on the wall.
Yeah, just plug it into your media server.
Ooh, that's a great idea. The only thing is I can't put anything on this wall. One, because the door opens and would hit anything that's not any thinner than a piece of paper.
Put a door stop. Oh, okay.
And it's like, as soon as you start putting something on the wall that's, thick, as soon as you open the door, it's like right in your face, and it starts to like cramp the room up. Because I had a couple things that were hanging there, and it just got way too much cluttered in the room. So I try to keep that wall as empty as possible, just because this room is, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this room is 9 by 9.
It doesn't look 9 by 9.
I can touch these walls without moving in my chair. I can touch each
side.
See,
the room looks so much bigger than that.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's a tiny room, which is great because in the wintertime, I can shut my vent and just have the computers like heat this room just because it's so tiny. So I've been doing that LED projects. I took a road trip to St. Louis, not this weekend, but the past weekend. Nothing but really good beer, really good fucking food. One of my very, very good friends played an album release show out in St. Louis. So he's been playing with a new band lately, and so he played a show that was super fun. Always good to see him play. Fun fact about Missouri: it is totally legal to be a passenger in a vehicle and be drinking alcohol, like have an open container of alcohol.
Yeah. There's a lot of states like that.
I had never heard that.
Yeah.
It's like one of the main people killers in our country is drunk driving, but yet we have states that allow open containers for passengers, but it was just like, what? So we took advantage of that every other night. It's like, It was still weird because we would be at a stoplight and somebody would be, in the car, and it's like, not me.
Isn't it like that in Mississippi too, Speed?
Yeah. I mean, as long as the driver is not drunk, you're fine.
Yeah. Like I can remember going through like Louisiana too, because when Louisiana, if you're anywhere around New Orleans, there's literally like drive-through daiquiri places where you just drive up and they have like 60 kinds of daiquiris and you can just fucking order them. And I can remember fucking driving there, loading the whole fucking car up with daiquiris and then just chugging on down the road. Nobody gives a shit.
I did not know the magical effect of New Orleans daiquiris until I went down there and tried one. We were hanging out in the French Quarters this past March, and every other block was a daiquiri place. And they were delicious. And Did
you get the 151?
No, but I did get the hand grenade, which had the 151 in it. Those things fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Those things fuck you up. But it was great because every daiquiri place also had the giant Jello shot syringes. So they're like, walking in, you'd walk out with a daiquiri and like 6 Jello shot syringes, looking like a complete tourist.
Yeah.
But
this is awesome.
Syringes, Jello shots. But I have never been. Okay, I lied. I have been fondled in public twice by random women. First time was at a show. We're just bouncing around on a show, and I was walking this way, so there was somebody walking this way. They just reached to just grab my penis. And then they were gone into the crowd. I didn't even see a face. Could have been a dude. I don't know if it was or not. But I was
Might have been.
I just got fondled. What just happened? Yeah, just whoa. Hello, he's awake. And then we were in New Orleans. We're in the French Quarters. This was the first place we went to. We went to a daiquiri place. We were getting drinks, and then the bartender just came up and was just like, oh, and just like got a full like ass grab and just squeezed. He's like, "You want a drink, baby?" I'm like, whoa. Good God. And then she was like all over Lady Naaackers and all over her sister. Just like, it was like really creepy. It was so weird.
Yeah. The bartender
did that?
Yeah, oh yeah. You want a drink, baby? I'm like, oh man. Bud Light, please.
And you gotta walk past those weird ass like sex bars where they're like strip clubs, but people have sex on stage, and the people standing outside trying to get you in there are like fucking creatures from the Black Lagoon looking motherfuckers.
I missed that place.
Yeah,
but
there's one place like halfway down Bourbon Street that's just like there's pictures all over the fucking outside of it of what's going on in there, and it's just like people having sex right on stage.
We did
fucking crazy.
Walk by one place, and I just heard like screaming, just like woo, like white girl wasted screaming. And we're walking, and I turn, and there was a guy in a salon chair, and he's spinning. And there's a girl with giant titties and like Jack Daniels just blah, 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 just spinning him around. Stops him in the chair, slaps him in the face, gives him a shot of the Jack Daniels, and then grabs his face and just puts it into her tits and just boom, just spins him again, goes around. I'm like, what?
Fucking New Orleans. If you haven't been to New Orleans, you seriously need to go. It's the wildest fucking place I've ever been. Oh, for sure.
Bumping until 4 a.m. every single night.
You can go there at 4 in the afternoon or 4 in the morning, and there's just as many people there getting trashed every single day of the week.
Yep. And still really good fucking food. Oh my God.
Yeah. I've never been there for Mardi Gras. I've been there one time. I visited there for like 3 days, and we stayed across Lake Pontchartrain at my buddy's aunt's house. And then the next time we went down there, we were 18, and we got a hotel on Bourbon Street.
Damn.
Did you not be able to sleep?
Like 3 days, just fucking trashed. Like getting hobos to buy us booze and shit.
Getting hobos to buy you booze.
Yeah.
You made them waste their money to buy you booze.
Like, they're not wasting their money. It was wasting our money for sure.
Oh my God.
It's like fucking crazy. That's like, people ask now. I don't drink, like, this is probably the first beer I've had all week, and probably the only beer I'll have all week.
Oh,
just because I was a fucking idiot when I was a kid.
too many mistakes?
Not mistakes. I wouldn't consider any of it a mistake. It's just I don't have a taste for like liquor anymore because
okay.
Once you throw it up, you can't put it back down.
Yeah, that's once you taste it in acidic form, that's it.
I can't even drink Dr. Pepper anymore because I got shit faced on Di Serono one night and fucking threw it up.
Oh, you ruined Di Serono.
It's gone.
I love Di Serono. I never have it, but I love it.
Can't drink it.
Fuck.
Where are we?
What was I gonna say?
We were still talking about like St. Louis and drinking beers in cars.
Oh yeah.
So
I was just about to say we're changing the next GSN get together from West Coast to New Orleans. We're gonna stay in the French Quarters. We're all gonna get fucked up on gaming.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get robbed.
Yeah. All these dudes carrying thousands of dollars worth of equipment. Don't mind us.
Yeah.
I want to see that dude that cleans your shoes because he totally scammed your ass.
Fucking dude. And if you don't give them money, they will fucking like mug your ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was foaming at the mouth.
Fuck you up.
I was not about to tell him no.
No.
Is clean your shoes all right? $20.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I bet you. I know where you got your shoes, bro. I know where you got your shoes. On your feet.
On your feet. I was like, oh, you blew my mind. Street shoe man. 10 on my line and 10 on my shine. Motherfucker got me so good. Easiest $20 he's ever made.
He does.
He
it
probably
all the
does that to
time, too.
everybody.
He's probably a fucking millionaire.
Oh yeah, because I mean, like
that's probably how he makes his money. Because all he has is a different person every day, so it's not like
every 10
people are gonna
minutes.
know.
Because we walked
Yeah.
down the docks and then came back to that same spot, and I heard, "Hey, buddy, I like your shoes." I'm like, "No, run!"
Keep your fucking wallet in your front pocket and don't talk to anybody with any kind of cleaner in their hand.
No eye contact. Best shoe shine I've ever had.
Yeah, I'm sure that piss you just put on your shoes.
Oh my god, I never did smell my shoes afterwards. Probably should have done that. It was white and thick. I mean, you guys saw the serum.
Oh man.
So, anyways, yeah, I went to
Anywho.
St. Louis. I got to meet G for Greg, a fellow GSN gaming member. I got to meet him. We went out for a quick bite in St. Louis. That was super dope. I always love meeting people from the internet. It's one of my favorite things to do. And other than that, that's kind of it. Lots of streaming, lots of work. About to get my first round of Naaackers merch on Designed by Humans. So,
Lord Bozo the clown everywhere.
he's gonna be so dope. I can't wait.
Is Dick Fuck copyrighted anyways?
Yeah,
Who
He's so in fashion at this point.
Bozo is.
Clowns in general
Oh,
are
yeah.
all over the news.
Everybody
all these
loves
fucking
clowns right now.
psychopaths. Yeah. Actually, speaking of that fucking crazy clown shit going on, I don't give a fuck about clowns. My girlfriend doesn't like clowns. I don't really give a shit. I'm gonna kill you if you try to come in my house. But other than that, if you want to stand on a corner, I'm fucking like, so I'm driving home the other day from work. I worked all day.
God.
It's like 6:30 at night, and I'm driving through the neighborhood, and fucking lo and behold, these two dipshit fucking teenagers, clown masks, fucking full outfits, everything. Right down the street at the street corner, there's like one of those power boxes. There's green ones, and they're just fucking like chilling on the fucking power box, just staring into traffic as people drive by. I was just like, somebody's gonna kick your fucking ass.
Yeah,
Like,
or just shoot you. Just drive by.
yeah, somebody's gonna slingshot you right in the face as they drive by.
Oh my god, that's so dangerous.
Dumbasses.
I gotta hide Bozo. People are gonna come after him. It's okay. You're safe.
So intimidating.
Yeah. Mr. 42. Well, I was talking about merch, and Mr. 42 was like, "So are you just gonna put Bozo's face on a shirt?" I'm like, yeah, why not? He goes, "I don't know, you might confuse people." Or somebody's like, "There's no explanation. It's just a fucking clown face on a shirt." I'm like, "It's exactly
what
how
to
I
say.
want it." Yeah.
It's so Naaackers. Like
Yeah.
it's just you.
So, don't worry. We love you. Don't worry, buddy. So I think that's pretty much it for non-gaming stuff. Moving right along to what
Been an
gaming?
hour?
No, it has not.
Yes, it has.
It has. I don't even know what to say. Speed. What do you got to say about that?
I don't care.
That's not the answer I was looking for. Moving on.
What was
I
you
don't
looking
give
for?
a fuck.
That's what I wanted to hear. How many fucks do we give? None.
0.
Moving along. What games have we been playing recently? So, Mr. SaltySam?
Well, I played Marooners with you on your stream. That was week before last week. I don't remember. Anyway, we played Marooners, and that game was funny as shit. Speed was there too, and we had a great time playing that. And then all this past week, I've been working with Arc servers like nonstop, like 4 or 5 hours a fucking day, trying to get this new system set up. And I finally got it set up Friday night. And I haven't even been able to fucking play on the server pretty much since.
Oh, no.
But it's got it all working. We have a cluster server now, which for those of you that don't play Arc means that if you start out on either one of our servers right now, either the Scorched Earth DLC server or the Island server, you can transport dinosaurs, characters, and items to our other server if you have the DLC.
Okay.
So if you tame shit on, like, there's the reason that's cool for us is there's shit tons of dinosaurs that are in the DLC that aren't in the normal game.
Okay.
And building materials and different items that they don't have in the normal game. So it's cool that we can bring like fucking dragons, like giant ass dragons, to the base server.
Ass dragons.
And
Can you build a base on top of your dragon? Like
No.
I've seen on the pterodactyl, right? You can't do it on the dragon either? Oh,
no,
that's
you can't do it on the pterodactyl. You can do it on the Quetzalcoatlus, the big
Oh,
bird.
excuse me. I just know it flies.
But other than that, I haven't done shit in games. I've barely even played anything this week.
Marooners was super fun. I hope that they add more game modes.
These more contents.
Yeah. All right.
I thought it
just
was
don't-
okay.
I really
didn't
thought it
enjoy
was.
much.
I really thought there were more mini games than that. Like it seemed like when I was watching other people play it on YouTube that there were more mini games.
Okay.
There was how many was like 4? There was like a few.
We only
But
played like 4 or 5.
that's all there were. There were no
Yeah.
more than that.
Really thought there was like 10. Like same thing with what's the other one we ended up playing that night? Not Speedrunners.
Move or Die?
Move or Die.
It reminded me of Mario Party mini games
Yeah.
a little bit.
Have you ever? The one that reminded me of that the most was the rotating log or whatever that fell down. It was like the book in the Mario games. That's the only thing that reminded me. You know how like in the book was folding, flipping pages, and you had to run into the holes on the Mario Party games.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing that reminded me of that. But other than that, I thought it was okay. I didn't love it. It was fun with you guys, but I think that would only be when I enjoy it. Would be playing with you guys.
I definitely wouldn't play that without a bunch of people I actually knew. But that's most of the fucking games I buy nowadays.
Same, because I would probably rage the fuck out of if I was playing that with randos. I would fucking rage so hard.
Yeah, like I have a category set in Steam that's just games to play on stream, like those style games, like Killing Floor 2 and Move or Die, Mount Your Friends, Rocket League,
Mhm.
Speedrunners.
We need to play Speedrunners.
Another one,
Last
I
time
don't
I
know if
played
you
that
guys
was
have it. It's called Road Redemption.
Road
I know that-
Redemption.
I know that Robot has it because it says in my thing that he owns it.
Isn't that
It's-
Road Rash? The Road Rash like game?
It's basically Road Rash, but the courses are fucking crazy. Like, imagine Road Rash with like SSX Tricky's fucking psycho crazy courses.
Oh, so it's basically like racing, and you hit each other with bats and
Yeah,
swords.
like
and
shoot each
weapons.
other and all kinds
How
of
much
shit.
is it?
I don't know.
Oh, $20.
Wait for a sale, like the winter sale or something, because when I bought this, I want to say it cost me like $8.
I can already see it now. Naaackers kicking me into an 18-wheeler.
But it's fun as shit, and it's really, really fucking hard to get used to.
We used to play, I remember getting Road Rash for PC on a CD-ROM. And me and...
I have Road Rash 3D for PS1.
Oh my god.
What?
Let's see.
Wow.
Let's see here. Road Rash. Because I know that there was a Road Rash for Sega. I don't,
The
but...
one I had was called 3D.
Fuck, chat, I'm so sorry. That was so loud. Oh my god, this scared the shit out of me.
What'd you do? I didn't hear a thing.
I opened a YouTube video, and it's just nothing but bike exhaust. Just,
Oh, okay. That was.
Oh
I
my
found
God.
it.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay. So this video is perfect because part of the reason why this game was so retarded is the cutscenes. You didn't have like cutscenes. There was no actual storyline. It was just you went from one race to another. But in the interims of these races, there would be real live action video of like people on motorcycles or like biker chicks fucking like tossing their hair up in the air and shit. And then like a fucking 15-year-old me would have been like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, chicks with dicks. Yeah.
There you go. I just put it in chat.
How much is all right, no, I'm not gonna click any more YouTube links for the rest of the night. Chat, I'm so sorry. Except I'm gonna leave that into the audio recording so we can fuck people who listen to it later. I don't know.
This-
I opened a YouTube video and the gain on the audio was like maxed out.
Fuck
It was so fucking loud.
The
Road
pixels hurt my ears.
Redemption.
My eyes.
Oh, $20. Oh, I have it on my wish list.
It's only $20. Yeah, you have a shit ton of games on your wish list. Some games are like years old, and I'm wondering like why.
Because there's times where it comes up on a Steam sale and I see it and it's like this game's on sale for 75% off. I'm like, this looks like a game I want to play. And then I'm like, oh, I could play this on stream, except I just ended up playing Fallout for like 3 months straight and I never played Fallout
I
Rocket
never
League.
play anything else.
This is why you have to stream 5 days a week in order to play different games, because there's not enough time. You need more time.
Yeah. Fallout's is fucking crazy.
It is.
I've only played like, as far as games I've played start to finish on stream, I'm trying to think. I honestly think the only game I've ever actually finished, like every time I played it was on stream and I played through the entire thing, was probably Saints Row 4. And that was when I first started streaming last year.
Oh, okay.
Like I played Saints Row 4. I had every DLC unlocked, so it was just fucking stupid as shit the entire time. I played the entire thing.
I don't think I've ever played Saints Row.
You would like a Saints Row.
What? It's like
It's-
if Grand Theft Auto was made for you specifically.
What?
Like it's so fucking off the
Let
wall.
me just let you. I can have a dildo bat and I can kill people with it.
I'm all
and it's a
about that.
big giant purple dildo bat, and you can even hear it's like slapping somebody in the face.
Is Saints Row the one that has the dubstep gun?
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember when Randy, my old roommate, Randy,
Oh, God.
I was like, dude, you gotta check this gun out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I like that was you can get the DLCs if you had the DLCs. Now I love the Saints Row franchise. I just think it's the most hilarious game ever, but I've never really done anything but play through the games once. So it went on sale on Steam as a collection. And actually, I might still have a collection in my inventory to give away at some point.
Ooh.
And
let's
the
see.
thing with that game, Naaackers, you could do co-op the main story with a friend.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got the Ultimate Franchise Pack.
Steam load. Saints Row.
I don't even think it's available on Steam anymore as the Ultimate Franchise Pack.
I see.
I don't know if you want
Wait.
Saints Row 4.
It's $15.
Is that the latest one? Saints Row 4?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want that one. The superpowers and stuff honestly seem like a little bit much because, like,
Yeah.
I like
it's
cars.
insanely
I
unrealistic.
like upgrading my cars, making them look badass, and you don't need them in this. You fly around and shit.
Saints Row 3 is my favorite one
Yeah.
to play, but Saints Row 4 was just so outlandish. It's basically like if Grand Theft Auto met up with the Matrix, and then
Damn.
it all took place at the Playboy Mansion.
Buy Saints Row Ultimate Franchise Pack includes 48 items, $50.
You can buy
get it-
Saints Row the Third for $10. That's honestly my favorite one.
You can get it for way less than that.
Okay.
Probably,
during
yeah.
the sales. Like I have one, it's sitting in my inventory if you really want it that bad.
I don't want to say yes and then never play it. So I'll do some research on it. I'll throw it in my wish list, and maybe that's something I can throw up on
I've
stream.
got all kinds of games in here.
All sorts of goodies.
I don't fucking play anything else. I just buy a lot of shit during the sales in case like do a giveaway or something like that.
It's literally
like-
GTA on drugs.
It basically is. It's not a It's not a
really
Grand Theft
fucked
Auto. Like you have a dildo bat. You can upgrade your weapons. There's, I'm not really spoiling anything. But there's one where you get put into a computer, and then now when you get out, you unlock a vehicle that's like pixelated and shoots pixelated missiles and stuff. It's cartoonish and unrealistic, unlike Grand Theft Auto, but it's its own game. I
Yeah.
think the last good one was the Saints Row the Third. The new Saints Row 4, I didn't like it because it just was way too easy, even on the hardest difficulty with superpowers.
Especially if you had like I pre-ordered Saints Row 4 and as a pre-order bonus from GameStop, you got the presidential pack, which gave you all these masks, but it gave you this gun that was just like every gun in the game combined into one. So you just fucking, you can drop down into like 50 people and just be like, fuck all you. And there's rockets and flamethrowers and
Holy
fucking bullets
shit.
and grenades and shit. It's fucking crazy.
Insane. Yeah, I'll have to give this a look. Looks like a lot of fun.
It is.
Definitely, we should play it. I would love to hit you in the face with a dildo bat.
No, thank you. All right, Speed, did we move on to you? I think you're next.
Where we with games? Yes. With work, me doing working and with my desk, I've only been able to play. Last time I played a game was your stream.
Mm-hmm.
So, Marooners, Gang Beast, Move or Die. Those are the 3 games we played, and I had a blast playing all of those.
Yep.
But that's about it for me, honestly. I haven't had any time.
I hear you.
So,
Salty, I see you itching your ears a lot. Do those headphones make your ears itchy? They fucking make
No.
mine head itchy.
I honestly think it's just because my head's dry.
Oh, okay.
Like I have dry skin on my head, so it's kind of just, I'm hot. Like, I put my air conditioning back on before we started the stream, but it's hot in here.
Yeah. Well, what temperature is it right now? Outside?
Outside, it actually is down in the 60s. It might even be in the 50s right now.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
dropped
70
down.
here.
We got that rain all fucking weekend, and
Oh, yeah.
it just cleared up at like 12 o'clock today. I just turned my fan on, and I'll be all right.
Okay.
I routed a fan under my desk that pulls air out of the vent.
Ooh, see, yeah, I have the same thing. I have, because there's a window right here. I just have, it's one of those window air units that has 2 10-inch blades, and it just, it's been on since I installed it. I don't know, 4 months ago, 3 months ago. It's just been running nonstop. It's just always exhausting air, because if I don't, this room gets hot so fucking quick.
I used to have to do that in here, especially during the issue is with me in the summertime. This wall over here, right on the other side of that wall, is the thermostat for the whole fucking house. So what ends up happening is in the summertime, my air conditioning runs non-fucking stop if my computer runs because this room just gets hot.
Oh.
And then in the wintertime, it does the opposite and doesn't fucking run at all. And the rest of the house is freezing ass
Because
cold.
it's hot.
Because it's hot as fuck in here. So I did the same thing forever. The window that was over there, I probably still have a fan sitting somewhere in here. That's one of those 2 10-inch, whatever the Homes or whatever those cheap ass ones from Walmart were.
Okay.
Whatever the cheapest thing I could find, I'd throw that in there.
Yep. Same. I think this was $20, but it works. $20, it works.
Yep.
All right, cool. I've been playing a good bit of Rocket League. I was out of town last weekend, so I didn't do a crazy amount of gaming other than streaming. Played the Outlast 2 demo on stream this past Thursday. Played Marooners and Move or Die with these 2 fellas. Gang Beast, of course, always fantastic. And then I've actually been playing H1Z1 King of the Kill lately, and I've actually been enjoying that quite a good bit. I had played it before, but the first time I played King of the Kill was doing 5-man teams, and that was just not a good experience for playing the game for the first time. Yeah. And
I literally just uninstalled that.
Really?
Like, yesterday.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'm starting to enjoy it. It's good fun. I've been playing with Mr. 42, but I'd definitely be willing to pair up with anybody else. It's just a good, fun game, and it's really wonky. And like stupid shit happens. Like Mr. 42 bumped me into a light pole and I fucking exploded. Just like
Yes. How was Outlast 2? I was at work at the time you were playing, so shit. Oh.
It was super cool. Pretty scary. I didn't think I was gonna get that scared, but there was 2 times where it fucking got me really good. And
yes, it did.
Usually I'll just go, but there was one time where I went to go pick up a battery off of a cart, and then I turned, and something jumped in my face. I went, ah! First time that's ever happened in a game. I don't think I lasted more than 10 or 15 minutes, because I ran through a cornfield, and then some witch just fucking ripped my dick off with an axe, like a giant scythe.
Yeah, like fucking.
Yeah.
Look down at your fucking crotch. It's just like split in half.
Gone.
What the fuck?
How are they going to continue that story? How are you going to survive?
That's just the demo. I don't know if you survive. I think that's just how they ended the demo, because I think the full game is somebody else, like a whole different thing. That was just them showing you what it could be like. Because I would love to see you and Robot play that game. I think it'd be hilarious. But Robot's too big of a bitch to play Outlast.
Dude, when I was launching the game, and you have to have your headphones at a certain volume so that if there is a jump scare, you actually get jump scared. So you're in and you're in the menu, and then it's just there's all these weird noises. The fucking UI is all creepy, and I started getting nervous. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna actually get scared, and that's exactly what happened. So I don't blame Robot that much because I never played the first Outlast. I never did.
He played like a few minutes and then he hasn't touched it.
He played 2 hours of it.
He didn't get but a few minutes into the game though.
Because he's such a little pussy.
But like I could play it, but
I'm not playing that shit. I play games that fun. I'm not trying to get the fucking shit scared out of me. Fuck that.
I just can't do cornfields and shit like old farmers and satanic shit, and I don't know if I could do it either.
It was creepy. It was super creepy, but from what the demo was, it was cool. It looked gorgeous. It ran really well, 60 frames all the way through. Looked and sounded great. I don't know if I'll buy it because I don't want to spend money on something that's just going to scare the shit out of me and probably give me nightmares. What?
Monster just sold his alpha boost for $1,500.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Rocket League, man. It's the next CSGO Lotto.
Oh, God. Oh, sorry about that. I just saw it.
No, it's all good. And
made me jealous.
He bought that for
like $700.
For those of you who don't know, he's talking about a boost in Rocket League that he purchased for $600 and just sold for $1,500, not even a month later. Holy shit.
Crack, man. It's crack.
Crack indeed. And so I think that's pretty much it for video games for me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Moving right along to gaming news and discussion. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, my fellow chatters, during the week, if you want to submit a story for us to discuss on the show, there is a Crocs and Hot Pockets news text channel in the Naaackers Discord for you to submit news articles for us to discuss. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Vansman, Trackpad Gaming, Ideal Shooting, and Big Hungry for supporting the show with news articles this week. Thank you very much, guys. It is much appreciated. So this first one, I first read this article while I was pooping, and I saw this article and I laughed, and I laughed so hard that I farted. And the title of this first article is No Man's Sky being investigated by UK's ASA, also known as the Advertising Standards Agency. So there is a federal agency over in the United Kingdom that is looking into possible false advertising claims for No Man's Sky. So a quote from this article is, an RPS source, which I don't know what that is, an RPS source filed complaints to the ASA regarding the trailers and screenshots used to sell No Man's Sky on Steam, arguing that they are unrepresentative of the product being sold. That source and the ASA have confirmed to us that the regulator agrees and has contacted both Valve and No Man's Sky developer Hello Games for their response. Or should I say, goodbye games. Holy shit. So they listed what these unrepresentative details were. Basically, all of the features that they were showing in trailers and screenshots of the game. Obviously, for those who have played No Man's Sky, know that the trailers that they showed not only didn't look anything like the first trailers, but they were severely lacking certain parts of the game. And, there's always what the game is advertised to be, and this is very popular in games these days, especially with Ubisoft, with like how the games look in trailers and how the game actually is. We can deal with graphics. We can deal with them not looking how they should, how they did in the trailer. But when you are advertising and going on panels and discussing features of a game that are never in the game, it's getting a little risky. So these are the lists. These are the listed items: interface design, ship flying behavior, behavior of animals, large scale space combat. There isn't even small scale space combat. It's like pew pew pew. Flowing water, speed of galaxy.
There's no water.
That's a funny one. Speed of galaxy, warp time, and aiming systems. So those are things that happened in videos or trailers. Screenshots. Size of creatures, behaviors of ships and sentinels, structures and buildings as pictured, store page in general. And then the last item is quality of graphics. Holy shit. There is a list. It's not just a couple things. There is a fucking list of all of these things. So, on top of this is just kind of a side note, but the No Man's Sky subreddit was closed by the mods because shit was getting so hectic and crazy within the No Man's Sky subreddit. The mod was just like, nope, this is it. We're done. Closing it down, and they ended up purging the subreddit. I think Reddit is working on getting that subreddit reinstated. I think that's still in development, though. But I wanted to ask you guys, do you think that them getting investigated by this agency is warranted? Or do you think that it's a little over? Yes, the game isn't like how it was advertised, but this is being a little blown out of proportion. So, Salty, I'll ask you first.
I'm both. For sure, I can see both sides of the fence. The thing is, the only reason this happened is that so fucking many people, I mean, this was everywhere in the news about people spending all this fucking money on this game that doesn't even have the main features in it. And then to be told, I feel like if they would have said the DLC that's going to be coming later is going to be free, nobody would have given a fuck.
Yeah.
Like the updates are going to be, but as soon as they made it pay DLCs and we're not going to add the features that were promised to you in in all 5 of the trailers without you paying more money than the $60 fucking you already paid, which was way too much to begin with, I think it would have been all right. But since they made it paid, everybody was just like, fuck you.
Yeah. Standalone DayZ was $30 when it came out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that
was a little bit much for
the No Man's Sky.
That's a little bit much for an alpha, though, too. So.
Yeah. Well, I would argue that fucking No Man's Sky was a goddamn alpha
it was
build.
Too much
game.
for
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be complete.
Does anybody in chat know how long the game was delayed from the first initial release date they had until when it actually came out?
I think it was at least a year.
Was it a year?
I think it was like 11 months to a year.
They kept delaying it, and then the guy said he was getting death threats of delaying the game.
Yep.
The game was hyped, very hyped, because of the way they advertised it. And I'll get on with more of my opinion about it when Salty ends, but yeah. It's the way they advertised it.
It's fucking lying at the end of the day. They made everything about, go back, hit YouTube, and watch all 5 of the No Man's Skies trailers. All the ones from fucking E3 and all that other bullshit. You're flying very close to the ground. You're seeing multiple ships flying around in space, like animals attacking shit.
Yep.
Like attacking trees and other animals and killing each other. Like the list that they gave is everything that's wrong with that fucking game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Period.
It's spot on for sure.
Like everything about that game is fucking wrong. It's a beautiful game, and I played it for longer than most people did. But
how many hours did you end up putting into it?
8.5.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. 6 more than me.
Yeah, I had to go through Steam support to get it gone.
Was you able to get a refund?
I went through to Steam support and I got a refund. And then
Bitch. I didn't get a refund. I'm mad.
Did you go through the actual support or did
Yeah.
you try to just go through the automated shit?
No, I went to the actual support. They messaged me. They're like, we're getting a lot of people saying that the Steam refund policy doesn't apply, and sadly that is not the case. Blah 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 blah. You can't get your refund. Fuck you. I didn't get my money back.
They said fuck you?
No, they didn't say fuck you, but that's how I felt.
Yeah.
It got so bad that they posted a big notice on the front of No Man's Sky page. It said the Steam refund policy still applies to this title. And it went on and on and on. It was a big little thing in front before you even looked at anything.
I think I had 3 hours on the game, and they got back to me same day and gave me a refund. How long did it take for them to get back to you, Salty?
It was the same day.
Same day? Okay.
Like, look at the fucking reviews on the store page right now.
It's
God,
mostly negative. It's awful.
Overwhelmingly negative.
Is it really now?
It's the lowest game
The recent
in the store.
one says in the last 30 days, only 12% of reviews out of 5,189 are positive.
I should get my fucking refund.
And overall, for the whole time, it's mostly negative. So over the course of the entire thing, only 33% of people said it was positive.
Oh my God, the rage is real.
They actually took that notice thing down.
The fucking, even the trailer that they are still actively showing in Steam, the very first one, the game looks fucking gorgeous. If I came across this game on Steam, I would be like, what is this? Holy Tyrannosaurus. There's like 7 different species of animals all in one shot. There's a body of water, different. It's not like that in the game. It's
awful.
And the animals look nice. They're not like, kill me, please. Like
just
all
look
the
through
sort
the
of.
fucking. Just look through the fucking stills they posted.
Yeah.
Like most of those stills, that one where there's like 80 ships around.
That never happened.
Fucking happen ever.
There's even like the destroyed, I would say, carriers ships on the ground that are huge, and you go in and explore, and there's not that either.
So sad. And I feel like we've already given them enough tension on this show, but this stuff keeps popping up. Like as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh no, their nightmare is just beginning.
Oh yeah, like because all it's gonna take, if this investigation, if they come back and say, yeah, it's bullshit, they probably shouldn't have done that, it's gonna set legal precedents.
Yep.
And then it's just going to be a fucking class action lawsuit. Fuck you. I hope you didn't spend any of that money you made because we're going to take it all.
Yeah.
And Hello Games is going to be fucking gone from this earth.
And the one thing I'm wondering is this is a UK agency. I don't know if what the UK agency decides on is going to affect anything that happens in the States. But if there is a successful lawsuit on the UK side, there might be some lawyers in the United States that go, how much money did they make in revenue?
It won't set any precedents here. It'll set it over there.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to put a fucking spotlight on Hello Games.
Yep.
There already is a spotlight, and everybody knows, fuck them. I'm pretty sure another game they come out with is not going to be bought or hyped over.
Yeah, they're going to have
that's
to
just
change
it.
their
The
name.
only thing
go
they
under a
developed
different
before
name.
that game was fucking garbage, right? Didn't they just make like phone apps before?
Maybe
No Man's
if
Sky?
I would have looked at what they made before, I would have purchased No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Because it's phone apps, like easy stuff, and then they went from phone apps to supposedly a AAA title game, and I don't think you could do that.
Stupid.
Crazy.
Stupid as fuck.
Any last thoughts on No Man's Sky?
Fuck 'em.
Is there? Here's an honest question: is there any part of you that, if a redo of the game or a huge patch came out that changed it, is there a small part of you that still wishes that they might turn it around or hopes that they could turn it around to make a better game? Or are you 100% middle finger?
Unless it came back out and was $20, which is what that other game was probably worth.
Yep.
Fuck it, Star Citizen, man.
See? Oh God, Star Citizen, don't get excited.
And
don't get
they
excited.
they lied
I
about
already have Star
multiplayer.
Citizen.
They like flat out lied to everybody about the
Yeah.
multiplayer.
They.
Like, people were
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
people were purchasing it because I could fly in my ship with my friend and explore, and the only multiplayer aspect of it was the discoveries. And they just said, yeah, there's multiplayer. And that, I don't know if that was something they put on the, what was it, ASA?
That was not actually mentioned down there
That-
because
that's
technically
main
it
thing.
is multiplayer. Technically,
It's technically though, it's
Yeah.
not the multiplayer that was. Well, he never promised anything, but he said multiplayer. That's what people expected when he said it.
While that's true, I don't think it's a matter of how good is the multiplayer. It's can you meet other people in the game? Yes, then it's multiplayer. Like on paper, it's either multiplayer or it's not. Even though you have no chances of, and that's like when you get down to like pen and paper. If it's lawyers talking about this, like, well, there is a 0.032 chance you can see another person, so they'll remove that off of the lawsuit. So.
And they even said that, and he lied and said, "Yeah, it take you forever to meet someone, but you could." That's a lie because you can't meet anybody.
Yeah, there was a video. It was him on a talk show, and somebody was asking questions, and I think it was a YouTube video compiled of all of the lies surrounding No Man's Sky, and he was like, "Is the game multiplayer?" And he goes, yes. And they're like, can you find other people in the game? And he goes, yes. And you see the hesitation in his voice. And you're like,
hey, motherfucker.
Why didn't I notice that before the game came out? Oh, man.
There aren't very many games that are going to carry that shitty aftertaste like that game has.
What is the last game that you can think about that fucked up this bad?
I can't think of it.
Standalone.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't as bad, but
it wasn't
I
as
would
bad
say Daisy's
because it
close.
didn't cost as much.
Yeah,
It
No.
wouldn't have gotten as much hype.
Well, I mean,
Because it
they've
didn't cost as
updated
much.
it, and they have a lot more features. It's the community
Over the
that's
course
fucking
of
that
years,
game.
right?
I think with DayZ, if there wasn't DayZ Arma 2 mod, if DayZ would have just came out standalone, nobody would have had expectations of what it was. But that game came from one of the most complicated and detailed game engines out. Cars, weapons,
fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah. So when it came to the standalone, and it was a super dumbed down version of the game that didn't even have vehicles in the first patch, people were like, holy fuck, this game is nothing like what they advertise. But what they advertise is what you just played when it was on a different game engine.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotten a lot better, and like I said, the community is killing that game.
Yeah.
That's like, you can't do anything without getting killed. There's hackers. They keep coming up ways to get around the anti-hack if there is one, and it's just like the community is just destroying it. And I feel that it could be an amazing game. It's just,
There's
Ideal
parts
made a
of
good
me.
point too.
What?
Ideal made a really good point. Battlefront.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't put that fuck up on the same level. Like,
I would. That fuck game was expensive.
okay, but as far as
and I can't return it because it's fucking Origin.
Yeah. Would you? Okay. Do you feel deceived by advertising of what Battlefront was? Or
I guess they advertise
advantage-
graphics.
They
more
took
than
advantage
anything.
of the fucking.
The name.
They took advantage of the time it dropped. I mean, with the new Star Wars, the new trilogy coming out, it's just like.
And the graphics is what they mainly showed, and they were nice. They didn't show much of gameplay, so they didn't rely like No Man's Sky did.
Yeah.
But it was still
It was
disappointment.
so fucking boring.
Yeah, it was
Just
boring.
2 or 3 matches after that game launched. So yeah, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm done.
No, thank you. Yeah, that was a disappoint. It was a disappointment, but I didn't feel cheated. I just don't think EA knew what we wanted from a Battlefront game. I think they tried to make the best game that they thought they were making, but weren't listening to the fan base of what we wanted. No Man's Sky was just like, we're gonna lie. We're gonna lie for 6 months.
Fuck them.
And we're not gonna tell anybody what's going on, and we're just gonna release it and then peace out. We'll see. Moving along, this is a huge piece because Twitch has just been cranking out babies like a motherfucker. And by babies, I mean features. So I'm just going to list these off really quick, and then we can just kind of touch on the points as we go along. First one. Twitch adds auto-hosting to list of new features implemented in 2016. There are cheering updates. There is a new service called Twitch Prime, and we will definitely be talking about that. New profile page layout, video uploads have also been added. Loyalty badges for partnered streamers. Transcoding for more streamers. Twitch launches developer website. And TwitchCon, which we can talk about. I don't know how much of TwitchCon we can talk about just because of none of us were there. But there was a lot announced at TwitchCon, which are actually a lot of the points that are outlined in here. So is there anything out of these headlines that you guys want to touch on or have any thoughts on?
I've already switched over to Twitch Prime and dropped Twitch Turbo.
Okay.
It doesn't show up yet, I don't think, in chat.
Is Twitch Turbo cheaper than Prime?
It's like $1 cheaper, or maybe
it gives you the
$10 cheaper
$9
a year.
month.
Yeah,
it's $9.
Why it has the same features as Prime? Why are they still selling Twitch Turbo? Why not carry over what you paid on Twitch Turbo to Prime?
Twitch Turbo is more. Like, Twitch Turbo as a streamer is great because it gives you features on the back end of your page, like being able to keep your past streams for like 6 months as opposed to 2 weeks without Twitch Turbo, and it gives you a lot more customization for, you know, emojis and stuff like that. But other than having the fucking battery next to your name, it's
the same.
It's not worth it for me anymore. It's just the part that I like about Twitch Turbo is ad free, which now I can get with Prime, and I use the fuck out of Amazon, so
yep,
it's no big issue.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've had Prime for God knows how long. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, great, I can save $10 a month because Prime is $99 a year or $10 monthly, I think. Can you pay for Amazon Prime monthly?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Turbo is $9 a month. I don't think you could ever buy Turbo annually. So Amazon Prime is cheaper if you buy it annually. If you do it monthly, Twitch Turbo is cheaper. But now, if you already have Amazon Prime, you can cancel Turbo because it's all the same exact features. And you can still have a Twitch Turbo badge if you have Twitch Prime.
Well, the only reason I do is because my Turbo hasn't ran out. Like, the money hasn't ran out. I just switched it and it works now.
Okay.
To the Prime badge.
Okay. Yeah, my Prime just expired 2 days ago. It actually expired like the day after I canceled my subscription.
And yours is still showing Prime.
Yeah, because if you enable Twitch Prime, you can choose to have the Twitch Turbo badge or the Prime badge. You can choose either.
No. Fuck.
I like the purple.
Of course.
So this second point, cheering update. So as you guys know, Twitch announced the cheering, which you can do with bits. They announced that a couple months ago. They now have it to where you can earn bits by watching ads. So when you go to the page to buy bits, instead of buying bits, you can watch a 30-second ad to gain bits. I think there's a max to how many that you can get in a certain day in a 24-hour time period, but
I'm sure, because otherwise it would just be somebody making fucking refresh fucking bots all day long.
Yep.
I got 10,000 bits, bitch.
Yeah. And fucking making it rain. I have yet to buy any bits. I have not bought any bits whatsoever yet. I just haven't thought about it. I don't know.
We had this conversation before about
are only like big Twitch streamers able to have bits?
When they first launched Bit, there was only 70 partnered streamers that had access to bits. But now they've actually expanded that, and they're allowing more. They're not saying how many more, but they're allowing more partnered streamers to enable bits on their channel if they want.
See, if they want some to get used, I feel like just let everybody that streams use them. If you want that to be used a lot,
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but see,
more
Twitch is
people.
taking
Will,
that money.
Yep. Tap
Yeah.
into
Twitch is
that.
taking that money. Those bits are going straight to them. They're taking their cut, and then they're paying the person who actually got them.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing everybody else does. Twitch Alert has PayPal, and they're going to take a cut because transferring money over PayPal, they're going whatever it is, 10% or whatever. Every place does it, but Twitch just wants it to be done at home instead of done, so they can make that fucking money instead of you giving it to PayPal.
and I understand
It's
it.
take even more when they transfer your money through fucking PayPal.
And I understand it. I understand why, because it protects the streamers. They don't have to worry about people refunding a few weeks later, even though because most of them they have to wait like how many months is it for like the money to be locked and they can't refund it. I think it's like 2 months or something. And there's actually been a few times people would donate like $200, and then the streamer would spend it and then they'd refund it, and then I'm not sure if the guy went bankrupt, but he got into a lot of trouble.
I mean, there's definitely been people that have done crazy shit like that where they've tried to fucking, I'm going to donate $500 to your stream and then fuck you. Taking
a few hours later, take it back, and then I'd feel dead if I got donated that much. It's like, yeah, I could go buy this, and then it just get refunded.
Well, and it's like Paul just said a minute ago. This having Amazon Prime and getting Twitch Prime enabled, it gives you one streamer a month that you can subscribe to for free. So you can get the emotes and everything one a month, which you'd have to pay $4.99 for if you wanted to sub one of these guys. Now you can do it for one a month, and they're getting paid that money. Like that streamer's still getting paid that money for you subbing them, and you get the benefits of subbing their channel. So, I mean, there's a lot. As a person who literally buys everything I ever buy online on Amazon, I was going to have Prime anyway. You can get a month free. If you get the student account, you can get 6 months free and a reduced rate and all kinds of shit. I mean, me and my girlfriend have 2 separate Prime accounts. We use it that fucking much.
Wow.
So if you get Twitch Prime, you automatically have Amazon Prime, or do you have how does that exactly work?
You get Twitch Prime because you already have Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Okay, so you have to have Amazon Prime to get Twitch Prime.
Correct.
So I wonder how. I'm pretty sure Amazon and Twitch they got in a room and talked about this. I wonder how they went about doing the money.
Well, Amazon bought Twitch.
Oh, I'm under. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, that was 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
That's a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so yeah, they own. So that's why, ever since that happened,
makes sense.
people have been wondering, okay, when is the actual merger going to happen? When are they starting to act like where the tie's going to come in? Then they just fucking drop this bomb.
As long as they don't do some dumbass shit like Google did with YouTube and fucking link
Google
everybody's
Plus.
accounts.
Was it Google Plus?
Yeah. Awful. So did you guys already list the features of Twitch Prime?
Some of them, probably not all.
Okay. So just like we were talking about earlier, Twitch Turbo is baked into Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get all the benefits of Turbo. So if you have both, you should be canceling Turbo. You'll save $9 a month. You get 1 free game loot every month. Is this all digital? Did you guys read if this was digital stuff? Okay.
I did. It's like Hearthstone characters and it's that kind of shit. It's not anything big. I was hoping it'd be like fucking loot, like
Loot Crate
figure or something. Yeah, fucking Loot Crate.
That'd have been badass.
That would have been badass.
I'd pay $8 a month to get a Loot Crate.
Fuck yeah. So you get 1 free digital game loot every month. You get 1 free Twitch partner subscription. So once a month, you can go to a streamer that you like and sub to them for free. And if you sub to them over and over again, those build on top of each other. So it will show you subscribing for 2, 3, 4, 5 months. And you also get discounts on video games that are sold on Amazon. So what's what's fantastic about this is if you already had Amazon Prime, you had to do absolutely nothing. And not only did you save money if you were a Twitch Turbo subscriber, you just got access to all of these features without having to do a single thing. That's how fucking rich Amazon is.
One fucking button click.
Yeah. So this makes me extremely happy. I think this is a fantastic move. I'm glad that I can save $10 a month. So this is fantastic for me. So I would advise anybody that has Twitch Turbo and Amazon Prime to cancel their Turbo so you can save that money.
Or even if you if you don't have Twitch Turbo, if you have Amazon Prime at all, you have absolutely no reason not to just activate that shit. I think that's what they did great about it. They're going to bring so many people to fucking Twitch for the first time, I think. People that have no
what's
fucking...
this Twitch thing here that I got access to?
Hey, here's some free shit. Free shit. I'll try some free shit.
Yeah. America. There is an FAQ. I'm not going to read through these since we've kind of talked about it, but I will post the FAQ in chat. So if you guys have any questions about Twitch Turbo and the Twitch Prime, you can do that. They're not going to be getting rid of Twitch Prime, Twitch Turbo. Fuck, it's happening. It's happening. So for people who don't want Amazon Prime or don't need Amazon Prime, you can still have Twitch Turbo if you want. We kind of touched on the new profile layout. The fact that video uploads is now a thing. We talked about this on the show last time. There was a rumor that uploads were coming to Twitch. So instead of having one section for highlights, one section for past broadcasts, and one section for uploads, you now have a single tab called videos on your Twitch profile called uploads. No, videos. And so they are all incorporated there. I have not uploaded any videos to Twitch yet. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that because I will, even though that's still activated, I will probably still upload to YouTube just because YouTube's platform for general video playback is much more polished. Like when you click on a past broadcast on Twitch, you're waiting 10 to 15 seconds for that video to finally start playing in a browser.
Yeah. On my computer.
Yeah. Super long.
Fuck watching it on your phone.
Yeah.
You're never going to get through that unless it's on fucking mobile quality, which just garbage. You can't even see anything.
Yep. And even if you click a Twitch past broadcast link with a timestamp, it'll still play your video at the beginning. So they've got a little ways to go. YouTube is just a better platform for that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to start using it exclusively whatsoever, although I'd like to get to the point where I did. Focus, master.
Talking to you. You need to do that.
Oh, am I out of focus?
Oh, it's fixed.
There it
You're
goes.
fixed now.
Mother bitch. And next, loyalty badges for partnered streamers. So partnered streamers have the ability to create badges that are only available in your chat. So depending on how long you have been subscribed to the channel, you'll get a certain badge. This is really cool because this is another incentive that you get when you subscribe to a streamer. There's a big problem right now where you wanna pay $5 a month to your favorite streamer, but what are they getting? You get the little badge in chat and some emotes. And now they're starting to add a little bit more value to subscriptions, which is great. So I'm all about this. The transcoding for more streamers. I was one of those streamers that was able to get transcoding this past week. So beyond stoked for that. Gotta love transcoding. Cool. I was like, I made it. I did it. I don't know much about the Twitch developer website. I think that has to deal with you being able to get in and play around with the API if you're looking to make like bots or certain different things that can work on the website. But that is pretty much it for the list of the new Twitch updates. Holy list of shit that they just throwing it down. Absolutely love Twitch.
Mother of God.
You guys have any?
Oh, and they did the auto host thing now.
And the auto hosting, that's right. I skipped over that, which I have yet to set up.
New one on the blog post where you can actually set up every streamer you want to add to a list, and then every time they go live that you're not, it'll auto host those channels. I don't know if there's a way to set up an order or like a percentage or something like that, like who's the priority to host. But I thought that was pretty cool, especially for people like us where we all kind of visit each other's streams constantly. So it's like, I don't know. We do it anyways. You may as well just fucking automate it.
Exactly. And when you have, like, I feel so incredibly blessed for the community that we have of streamers and friends that all hang out with each other. And this is just a way that we can just further support each other.
Yeah.
As far as TwitchCon goes, I watched very little on TwitchCon that weekend. I was working a shit ton. I did watch the Twitch Yearly, which is the Twitch show that they usually do weekly, but they did it yearly. They were doing like a recap, and it was so awesome to see two people that were so passionate about Twitch up on stage. It just makes me very, very happy to be a part of this website. So Twitch Yearly was pretty good. I watched a couple pieces and highlights like here and there. Raise your hand if you're going to TwitchCon next year. This guy.
Where are they having it at?
It'll probably
Same place they do every fucking year.
Yeah,
in San
They don't
Diego.
change it up? Why don't they change it up?
It was San Francisco last year and San Diego this year.
Why don't they just change? Like,
West Coast.
I'm pretty
West
sure.
Coast, West Coast.
Yeah.
Fuck West Coast.
West Coast is
Amen.
awesome.
I'm just kidding. They need to try to move it around so more people can go try to visit.
Yeah, I mean,
I think what they need to do is they'll end up doing what PAX does, and they'll just split it up and have 3 or 4 of them a year.
Or that would work too. But then you won't be able to drop a bunch of shit at one time.
yeah.
And like, it'd have to be something. What does YouTube do where they have people meet up with each other all over the place? They have some kind of event.
Gangbangs?
No.
I mean, how many gangbangs do you think are going on at TwitchCon? There's got to be a lot.
Probably not as many as they are at the Olympic Games.
Probably not. There's an Olympic medal for that.
That's all.
Shit.
Like, you hear all these weird like underground stories of like the swimmers are fucking crazy, man. Oh, just getting drunk and shaving each other.
They've got the best sperm ever.
Best swimmers in the league. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would. That would be so much money for me. That would be a fucking hundreds of dollars.
You're flying across the country, literally.
Yeah, like I live fucking 10 miles away from the East Coast.
Yeah, you're fucking far.
Like,
hotels, I think. I'm sorry, not Kitty. Figs said they spent 1,000 Canadian on their hotel,
but
that's just their hotel.
Everywhere. Like they went to Vegas. They made a fucking trip out of that shit.
Well, no, just their hotel for TwitchCon was 1,000 Canadian.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
But that's okay.
Hey,
so that's 700 US, 760. But that was an upscale hotel. That was like because they didn't want to stay at a poopy hotel.
You know what, Salty?
Fucking
Let's bring
no.
some tents and we could plop it out right in front of the building.
Camp it
I will literally fucking sleep in my truck for that kind of money. Like, fuck all of that. I'll get one of those tents that goes on the bed of my truck. Fucking throw a fucking air mattress in that bitch. We'll be good to go.
Yeah, a flight from here to California is probably anywhere from $300 to $400. The hotel split with somebody else is probably going to be $300 to $400. The TwitchCon ticket is $160 for a 2-day pass.
160?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I've never been to a con in my entire life, and I'm not going to start it by spending $1,000. Like,
I am.
fuck that.
I've already got a budget line item in my budget for 2017 TwitchCon. It's just slowly putting away money. I'm 100% going next year.
If it was me, what I would probably do is try to find the closest fucking campground or, like an RV place and just fucking rent a fucking RV.
Bro, rent an
just
RV
drive
next
to
year.
the fucking city during the fucking day.
Yeah.
Park that bitch and then fucking go wherever the fuck you want.
So I feel like Salty would be that guy in the Goofy movie that gets that big ass RV with a bowling alley on top.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Get an RV, drive, pick me up. We'll drive down. We'll pick Speed up. We'll just go all over the fucking country, driving the RV all the way to fucking California, and we'll just host
fucking
mini
Road
parties.
trip.
family vacation.
Oh my god, it would be awesome to do a road trip with you guys. It would be
That would
either be
be
great
Fucking ridiculous.
or we would
probably
kill each
die.
other. Yeah, we would probably just die.
We would just die in general.
They didn't even
I
make
wonder
it
where
to TwitchCon.
We died somewhere in Las Vegas.
Uh,
Made it to the end of the strip, and then we were found dead.
Dead and
16 hookers.
From autoerotic asphyxiation. Everybody just died hanging themselves and jerking off. They weren't even touching each other. They were all in different parts of the RV. Watching Overwatch porn. Oh, all right.
Oh, fuck.
The
how do we go from Twitch to?
I don't know.
autoerotic asphyxiation. Crocs and hot pockets, bro.
Oh my God.
There's no explanation.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. How many fucks?
0.
0.
All right. Our last topic of the gaming and news discussion. Logitech releases new streamer webcam, the Logitech C922. So this camera is the same exact camera, just with a different label.
Yep.
Woo! All right.
Whatever he said.
So this camera does 60 FPS at 720p. And does the 30 FPS at 1080p. It also has background removal, so if you're a streamer without a green screen, you can do background removal. So I looked at this camera, and the retail price of the camera is $99. I believe the Logitech C920 is $49.99 on Amazon. 64.
Is it 922?
64. So I saw this camera, and the first thing I thought was money grab. And after seeing how this camera performed, I'm pretty convinced that this camera is a money grab. So Bad Robot streamed with this camera last week, and he went with the 720 60 FPS. Not only did the camera not look a true 60 frames, the 720p resolution was super pixelated, and I caught a couple other streams of people with the same camera, and it just did not look good. The compromise for the 60 frames per second was not warranted. It was just like, it just did not look good whatsoever. And I commented on a YouTube video about this today. The fact, even though the camera can do 60 FPS, to market it as a streamer camera where 80% of streamers can't utilize that frame rate because they're being capped down to 30 FPS anyways, let alone most streamers, I would say probably the same 80% of streamers don't have the internet bandwidth to support an upload of 1080p at 60 FPS or even at 720p at 60 FPS. So I feel like just throwing the word streamer on this camera, people are going to go, oh, this is a professional streaming camera. It's an upgrade. It will make my stream look better. I should buy it.
Well,
That
not
was
to
their
mention it
point.
says right on the fucking lens, HD 1080p. Like,
Yeah.
this is going to be the greatest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
I still haven't seen the
This
green
one
screen,
says
not a green screen
1080p.
mode.
Yeah. 1080p at 60 frames per second. And it looks great. So I'm pretty sure that it's the same camera with an unlocked FPS and just maybe
And
different firmware.
mine's a C20. This is a C22. It's the same shit. There says something in the one article I was reading about it has removable memory.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this
What the fuck is the point of that?
So while I was looking for this Logitech camera, I found another camera that is about to be out. It's called the Sub 2R, and it looks nothing like a webcam. It looks like a portable DAC for a headphone amp, but it can do 60 frames at 720, 60 frames at 1080, and 30 frames at 4K. So it's this giant, crazy aluminum camera. It's open architecture and open source, and it has swappable hardware. So if you buy the 720p 60 frames per second camera and you want to upgrade to a 1080p version, you could take the cap off, pull out the 720 card, pop in the controller for the 1080p at 60 frames per second, and have a brand new camera. And because of the stress that the 4K video puts, they put dedicated memory on the inside of the webcam to help with that video transcoding.
Like buffering it?
Yep.
What the fuck?
So I saw this camera. I'm like, holy shit. So I think the 720p 60 frames per second version is going to be $250, and the 1080p at 60 frames per second is going to be $350. So it's pricey. It's going to be an enthusiast tool, but it's going to be fucking dope. And I feel like it's not going to be long. It's not going to be long before we see a lot of streamers with this camera. So if you guys are curious, Google sub 2R camera.
The other fucking thing that's crazy is you get 3-month premium XSplit license when you buy that C922. So it seems like it's just a fucking ploy.
It really is. And
hey, this is totally proven, and you can use every feature you want in XSplit.
In XSplit, yeah, because the background removal does not work in OBS. It has to be used in XSplit. So it's just like they're throwing it. It might be better. I've seen video comparisons of this webcam up against the C920. It's a tiny bit sharper, although the C920 does better with light compensation. And the 60 FPS when you're recording locally in OBS does look fantastic. But when you have the barriers of you can't stream 60 frames per second because your bandwidth can't support it, you can't stream 60 frames unless you're partnered or have quality options, it's just like it's kind of misleading. So when you're recording locally with this webcam, it looks better. But as far as being an upgraded streaming camera, I feel like it's a money grab. But yeah, I have the C920 as well. What were you going to say, Speed?
I said they're always just going to be a money grab. They put that big streamer label. A lot of people are going to buy it because it has that. And then, oh, that's just for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or fucking Johnny 10-year-olds like, Mommy, I want to be a streamer. Buy me this streamer camera because it says streamer camera on it.
Professional.
Okay.
How does the green screen with no green screen mode work? I have not seen anybody use it yet.
It just cuts you out of your background. So it recognizes your body and just cuts everything out. But
I'm pretty sure it's not perfect.
It's not. And the other thing is it puts a 30% load on an i7 processor.
Oh,
What the fucking hell?
Yeah.
Nope.
Holy fuck.
Chroma key, bitch.
Yeah. It's rather just save the $50, build yourself a green screen, and call it a day. So
Or fucking buy one for like $20 on Amazon.
Exactly. So
with your Amazon Prime.
Ooh, that Twitch Prime, baby. So I don't know.
I can give out reference keys.
Hey. I don't know if
Anybody
Robot is
want
planning on returning his webcam or not. Because, like, I personally would buy it because when I record tutorials and stuff, there's sometimes where I'll record locally with OBS. It would make my picture look better. But I can't warrant $100 for something that isn't that great. So I personally cannot recommend this camera right now. But yeah, that sub 2R camera looks insane. So I just requested my model on the website because I think they're going to send out demo units before they sell the full product. So I would fucking love to test it out. It has audio in, audio out. It has gigabit Ethernet in and out. It has USB 3.1 in and out. So there's like a bunch of different interfaces that you can use. And I've seen test footage live on stream with this camera, and it looks fucking awesome. And it's eventually going to get to the point where they make adapters where you can use Canon and Nikon lenses with these webcams. So you can buy a fucking $300 Canon lens and then this amazing webcam, I say that term very loosely, that has 4K recording for $500. You've got a 4K camera for $500 that you can record at home. Pretty dope.
It's just fucking crazy.
That's insane. All right, well, that is it for our main gaming news and discussions. Moving on to the headline honorable mentions. You guys ready?
I guess.
All right, SaltySam, you are up first, my friend.
So many.
There are a lot. Can't get it close enough. That's it. Slopsky releases new album. Press start.
Oh shit, I missed it. Here we go. Bethesda announces PS4 mod support for Fallout 4 and Skyrim. So stupid.
Destiny 2 is coming to PC.
God, Black Ops mod tool launches an open beat.
I don't
know why I won't zoom in any further than that.
Open beta. Sorry, I mistyped that one.
Oh man. Steam getting UI overhaul soon. There's too many. This is...
The 76ers basketball owner buys 2 esport teams.
Rocket League update adds Aquadome and Aquacars.
Another reason to fucking hate Comcast.
All right, Salty, I will let you expand on that final topic since you added that to the script.
That worked out perfectly. I threw that in there at the end. Comcast decided they've already been doing this in a few states, but they added now to 28 states data caps on your home internet of 1 terabyte per month, and every 50 gigabytes you go over that is $10 more every single time. And apparently their thing is that, well, you'll never be charged more than $200 in overage fees. It's like, fuck you, man.
That's like 3 times a normal bill.
Yeah. Like, I pay $180 a month for internet and like multiple cable boxes and DVR and all that shit. HD, blah, blah, blah. I'm not paying. I don't even understand how they can fucking limit that. Like,
yeah,
they don't own the fucking infrastructure.
Yep. And that's the thing is they just deemed internet as a utility. But
yeah, like it's a fucking commodity.
But there's no utility overages. There's no caps on how much gas, how much power, how much water we can use in a household. So why is this a new thing?
Because somebody needs to sue the fuck out of them.
Yeah,
that's what it
somebody
is.
really needs to. So Comcast is a garbage company. I mean, they're all garbage, but Comcast is like especially garbage. I have Wide Open West internet, and they have no data caps, which I'm glad about. Oh, the puppy. She's so cute. Oh. So I'm not worried, especially streaming, because, you know, I upload... how many hours a week with that? I don't know, 100, anywhere from 100 to 150 hours of 1080p video a month. I don't think I hit a terabyte. I really don't. Because even when I was at my other house, because WoW doesn't tell you how much bandwidth you're using, but Comcast, you can log in and see how much you're using. Even with my extreme downloading of movies and TV shows, I wasn't hitting 500, 600 gigabytes. You have to really fucking try.
Oh, yeah. No. Like 99% of people aren't going to be doing shit.
No.
But why put it there?
Yeah, exactly. Especially with 4K streamable content starting to come onto the horizon, like with 4K being more and more in mainstream, that content is going to go like this, because a 1 hour HD video on Netflix is 3 gigabytes. So you would have to watch 333 hours of Netflix in a month to hit a terabyte. But 4K,
like, this is just going to be going after people with torrent servers and going after people like businesses that are doing cross network fucking uploads and downloads. Like, could you imagine if you were downloading, like, you had a safe server at your house and you were downloading all your business info back to your house every fucking night and shit like that? But it's just, it shouldn't be allowed. It's like you said, they're not going to put a fucking, I pay for what I use.
Yep.
Like, I'm fine for paying for what I use if that's what we actually did, but then that would fuck those companies up even more, because if I could pay per channel on my cable bill, I'd have like 4 fucking channels, and that's it.
And that's it. Yeah, right. And Comcast used to have 250 gigabyte data cap, and then they just stopped enforcing it. But this is the first time that they've made a move about reinstating the data cap since the 250 cap.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Crazy.
And people are just going to accept it because they're going to throw all those stats in their face. Like, you'd have to watch 600 hours of high def video every month to hit this cap. Fuck you. I just don't want a cap.
Exactly, at all. And yes, I don't touch a terabyte here at my house. I maybe go half. I'm one person. When you've got a house of a family of 4 streaming 4K content, that terabyte is going to be gone faster than you can say creamy butt fuckers.
I just don't understand how all these companies have just become these conglomerates, like Comcast, NBC,
Time Warner,
and like Time Warner and fucking Charter. And Time Warner and Charter went together, and then you have AT&T and DirecTV.
Yep.
Like, totally fucking hamming that stupid game up. Hey, if you have DirecTV, you can get a discount on your fucking phones and vice versa. And
bastards.
It's just so fucking stupid. Like, it's getting so ignorant with these corporations around this country.
It really is.
I don't understand how that's fucking feasible to limit somebody on what is known around the rest of the entire world as a fucking essential thing.
Right.
Like, broadband internet in Germany or in England or in France is treated like the fucking roads and
Yep.
the water pipes and everything else.
When you've got Google charging $70 a month for gigabit internet broadband speeds and not charging anything for caps, something is wrong. And there's other countries where fiber is cheaper than the broadband internet, the copper broadband internet that we have here in the States.
Shitty cable internet we have here.
It's going to be shitty for a minute.
Forever, because the problem is that they privatize this shit.
Mm-hmm.
When a company can tell you that this resource, which is fully available every single fucking place in the rest of the world, any country that's calls itself first world.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to cut you off, but water, power, gas, these are all tangible things that you can grab, that you can touch. It's resources. Bandwidth is just this magical mist of fairy dust moving through cables. How can you charge money for that amount of bandwidth? It's like,
it needs to be a utility.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be privatized. That's the fucking problem with the power industry now. You can go, like, in my area, there's only one power provider, unless you go up the ladder. But take it from me, coming from the generation side of things, if they want to fuck you in the ass, it's not that hard to fuck you in the ass.
No, it's really not.
All you have to do is fuck the guy below them, and then they're going to fuck you in the ass.
Pyramid scheme of butt fucking.
There's three companies between I make the fucking power at work, we supply it, another privately owned company, well, it's public now, but owns the fucking lines they go to, and then a co-op. In my case, it's a co-op. I don't know. A lot of people, it's like actual power companies that are privatized.
Yep.
They distribute it. So there's a person that owns every leg of that.
Yep.
And that was a deregulation like 20 years ago. They decided that would be a good fucking thing. And all it did was overinflate these industries and create like millions of dollars of overhead for fucking nothing. It's dumb. It's stupid. And they shouldn't be allowed to do it.
No. Hopefully we see a change soon. But who knows with who we have running for president.
Yeah, we're not going to see shit.
Oh, internet is shut off at 9.
Yeah.
Got to grab that internet by the pussy. All right.
We're going to fucking watch you, everything you do, and then delete all your emails.
Delete those emails.
Damn it.
All right, we are moving along to the question time part of the show. As you guys know, you can use the exclamation point question command to ask us questions. Those are now closed, but I'm going to be posting a poll. This one is for Bad Robot. The poll is, what flavor Sun Chips are best? So I'm going to let you guys
Garden
vote.
salsa.
Do you really think garden salsa?
Fuck yes.
Fuck no.
Fuck
Fuck
no.
harvest cheddar. Fuck harvest
Nah,
cheddar.
dog. All right,
French
fuck you.
onion, dude. French fucking onion.
we're gonna let chat speak. So everybody, you have your chance to vote while I ask my fellow guests a different question. So I was in a small little downtown area on Saturday, and I was trying to find a muffaletta. And a muffaletta is a sandwich that was born in New Orleans. It's usually ham, salami, provolone, and then like a diced vegetable spread. Usually pickles, mild peppers, onions, olives, cauliflower, all diced.
Like every fucking thing.
Yeah, in this olive pickled juice that goes on a sandwich. And I've talked about this on the show before, because I've had muffalettas from New Orleans and the French Quarters, and they've been amazing. So I've been trying to find a place around here that does a muffaletta. There was one place. They don't do it anymore. We found another place, and it just wasn't as good. It was a good sandwich for Michigan. They tried their hardest, but none of the ingredients were authentic. So I wanted to ask you two motherfuckers, what is a food that you have gotten while you were traveling that it has only been good outside of your home state? Like it's a food that you've gotten on the road or in another state. Maybe that's where that special food item was born. What food outside of your home state is only good when you get it outside of your home state? My second, other than the muffaletta, my second is a fucking cheesesteak from Pat's King of Steaks in downtown Philadelphia. No other cheesesteak compares to a cheesesteak once you've had it from downtown Philly. And it doesn't have to be a food.
As far as things that are away from my hometown, there's a lot of shit that's made here that nobody else can duplicate. Like a lot of seafood shit that people try to say, oh, it's a Maryland crab cake, it's a blue, whatever. You can't fucking do it. You put too much bread in it and you're morons. But the one thing I can say honestly that I've never had better anywhere else was I went to a luau when I was in Hawaii when I was like 15. And they did the full underground roasting a pig all fucking day with like hot rocks and coals and shit. Oh my, that was the best fucking pulled pork I've ever had in my entire fucking.
Oh my god. Oh man.
It was awesome.
When I was in St. Louis, we went to a place called Sugar Rush, a very famous barbecue place. And I showed this pulled pork sandwich on my stream this past week, but hands down the best pulled pork sandwich I've ever had. A good pulled pork sandwich with hot pork, cold coleslaw, with just a sweet barbecue sauce. I'm getting a boner.
That's why I like St. Louis style ribs and barbecue more than most. Everybody else uses way too much vinegar.
Oh, yeah. See, too much vinegar can throw me off. What about you, Speed? I know you've never left your hometown, but...
I've been to Manhattan, New York.
Okay.
I've been a lot of places, just not in Michigan.
I was just being a dick.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing to see up north.
I would say when I was in New York, I bought a pretzel and a hot dog off one of those vendor stands. And it was fucking amazing.
Street hot dogs are fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
There's a guy in New York. I saw this. It was on the internet, so it may be fucking fake. But he pays $250,000 a year for his spot, his vendor spot.
Yep.
In Times Square.
Yep.
It
And
probably is.
For your bill to be a 3-digit, he sells hot dogs. He's probably a fucking millionaire.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
He's probably got like 15 fucking hot dog stands.
Probably owns a whole group of them. But I would say that pretzel and hot dog was the best ones I've ever had. Because I've never been to Philly to have a Philly cheesesteak. I never went there, so I don't know how they taste there. I think the cheesesteaks down here taste fine, but I've never eaten something outside of here.
Yeah.
With a Philly steak.
Oh, man.
I mean, that would be the equivalent of like eating crawfish anywhere but in the South.
Exactly.
Crawfish fucking amazing.
Dude, we were in fucking New Orleans, and like I tried. There was 2 different restaurants we went to at the end of our New Orleans trip, and I was like, "I want crawfish," and they were like, "We don't have it." I'm like, "Motherfucker!" Yeah, it was just by chance the 2 restaurants that we went to just didn't serve it. We didn't go to a crawfish place and they didn't have it. We just went to random restaurants, but I wanted to try it and I didn't get the chance to.
It's
You said that you rip the head off, you suck the brain, you suck everything out of the body, and it's
Suck that little crawfish dick, Speed.
Sucking the head is something I've never done. I've eaten a shitload of crawfish. I'm not sucking the head. That's a southern thing.
You're not what? You're not ever going to suck the head?
Nah.
That's the best part.
Nah, dog.
Have you, Salty, the lobster rolls that Casey eats at that place in Connecticut in his vlogs?
I've had lobster rolls before that were pretty good, but I've never been there.
I've never wanted a lobster roll in my life until I saw what they were ordering at that place.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you're going to spend like, you watch that shit, especially like when the episodes when his son comes with him and it's like 4 people eating there. They're coming out of there with like $150 worth of fucking food. They got like 2 lobster rolls a piece and fucking French fries and everything.
Oh man, I'm craving some seafood right now. God damn.
Come on down.
All right, so as far as sun chips, what are your guys' picks?
Garden
French onion.
salsa.
French onion and garden salsa. All right. French onion was my second favorite until the Farmhouse Ranch came out, because I tried those recently and those are now my second favorite, right up against Harvest Cheddar. So we're gonna go to the polls.
I do not like garden salsa.
You don't?
How do you? I fucking love garden
No,
salsa. It's
I
the sun
love-
chips I buy.
I love all sun chips. I do not like any sun chips, but I like Harvest Cheddar.
The original
most.
ones are a little bland, but
Yeah.
I'll eat them if they don't have anything else.
All right, so the votes are in. French onion with the win. 35% of votes. Farmhouse Ranch got no votes. I'm guessing because that one's such a new flavor, most people probably haven't tried it. Originals last, tomato and basil second to last. So garden salsa and Harvest Cheddar with the tie at 21%. Interesting. Very interesting.
French onion is fucking amazing.
French onion
They're
is
the
really
best.
good.
That's my favorite chip, period.
Yeah.
Sun chips, French onion chips. That's my favorite chip ever of all time.
There was
Fucking French onion.
There's a there was a something that I just got recently. Kettles, the brand Kettle, they make my favorite salt and vinegar chip ever, right next to Jimmy John's salt and vinegar chip. And then there's I think the brand is also Kettle, but I think it's a rainbow Kettle Rainbow. It's a dark chip. Kettle chip.
Are they the blue tortilla chips?
Rainbow dark. Old fashioned potato chips.
Talking about chips,
Oh,
I remember a
they're
few
better
years
made.
ago when Doritos was doing a bunch of flavors. They had like black pepper, cheeseburger, and it tasted like a fucking cheeseburger. I could taste
Yeah.
pickles, the mustard, the cheese, the burger, everything.
They had a Euro. Lay's had a Euro fucking chip.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible.
It was like, I get it, but this is disgusting.
Yeah. They had fucking chicken and waffles too. And that
Chicken and
actually wasn't that
waffles.
bad.
Oh,
Like-
chicken and
Ketchup.
waffles.
They had
They had-
biscuits and gravy, and that one actually tasted
Yup,
pretty good.
That one was pretty decent. I can get down with biscuits and gravy.
I'm
So
gonna have to bring some Maryland shit up there when I come.
please
Like-
do. I
Like fucking Utz makes crab chips, and that's not something
Crab
apparently
chips?
that's sold everywhere.
I've
And
never
it's
heard.
just like crab seasoning on fucking regular Utz potato chips. Oh my!
like a
Okay.
I
spicy.
have to bring like a whole fucking case. Like
Seriously.
you guys, do you have any idea what Old Bay is? The seasoning?
Nope.
I think
Yeah, you guys haven't lived your
Oh,
life. at
Barbecue
all.
seasoning?
No, seafood seasoning.
Oh, baby.
I
they
put
made-
some of that in my ramen noodles one time before. It tasted good.
They used
Make
to
it spicy.
fucking. They used to make it in Maryland for like the last 100 years, and then Maryland's become such a retarded ass state with their politics that they want to fucking charge all their companies out the ass to fucking do business here. So along with Beretta, the oldest Maryland business we had, Old Bay, which is fucking founded on the Chesapeake Bay right here in Maryland, is moved to Virginia now, but
Oh my
they still make the best fucking seafood seasoning ever. So I'll bring a couple boxes of that, and then I'm bringing like 10 bags of crab chips because they're fucking amazing.
Just bring all of the things, please. It's land parties
Anything
are
else
a
isn't
food
gonna make
fest.
the fucking trip.
Yeah.
Like everything else will make the fucking trip.
That should be, it'd be something where everybody is required to bring a dish from their state to the land party.
It's actually a great
nothing-
idea.
Nothing else would make it because, like, if I brought crab cakes, fuck you.
By
I'm
the
eating
way,
that shit in the
Naaackers,
car.
What?
we're looking at your
Yeah, I just
there-
now switched it. I can only do so many things at once. I just switched the scene back. I'm like, wait, I'm looking at a webcam. Why is OBS showing a webcam? Sorry, guys. All right. So the French onion is the winner. The chat has spoken. And now we will move along to the question and answer part of the show. Let me get this open real quick. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell!
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right, 12 questions. And we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes. All right, let's blast through these. First one comes from Lava Lover. Where is the rest of the cop crew? Bad Robot is sick, and it is the Canadian Thanksgiving today, so Mr. 42 is spending some time with his family. Captain 2113, my homie from my Coheed Cambria. The Cobalt and Calcium was the last online community that I was a part of before GSN Gaming. That's why I have this dragonfly tattoo on my arm. I fucking love you, bro, if you're still out there. Favorite beers and go. Salty, let's go first.
I mean, different beers for different occasions, I guess, for me. And the beer I'd probably drank the most is probably Sam Adams Rebel IPA or any of their family of IPAs because they make like grapefruit IPA. I love Dos Equis, but that's something where I have to be eating Mexican food or it's not worth it.
Oh, okay.
Like a Dos Equis lager with lime in it while you're eating a fucking tortilla. It's just fucking awesome for some reason. And then I don't know. Every once in a while I just got to drink garbage like Bud Light and fucking Paps and
Yeah.
PBR and what the fuck ever. So I don't really have a favorite. It's whatever strikes me when I'm at the liquor store.
Whatever fancies my ball sack. What about
Pretty
you?
much.
What about you, Speed?
I've tasted a couple beers. I wouldn't say I've found one I like. The last one I tried and it sounded very good at the time. And Robot was talking about it was the Sam Adams Cream Stout, the chocolate and the
Coffee?
what coffee. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be fucking amazing. And I can't get over the bitter taste. I drunk a few sips. It's like that first initial taste, I can't stand it. And then afterwards, you get the hint of coffee and the hint of chocolate, but the first initial taste just throws me off.
Yep.
So I haven't found a beer that I like yet. That's why you see me drinking tea all the time.
Yeah, right. Lava Lover, I did finish the coding for my macro keyboard. Here it is. This is the macro keyboard that I use for scene switching and shit for OBS. Favorite beer right now? I'm loving sour ales. So Monk's sour ale, and then Jolly Pumpkin has a bunch of sours that are really fucking good. I'm loving Oktoberfest beers at the moment. But there's some changes going on in my life right now, so I'm ending up. It's gonna be cheap beer for me for a while. So it's gonna be Rolling Rock and PBR at the house all the time, and then when I go out, I'll get the fancy stuff. But it's gonna be cheap beer at the house for now. All right. Next question. This one comes from Paul. Is Speed a Justin Bieber stunt double?
Fuck you, dude! Fuck you! No, I'm not.
Baby. Oh. I mean, think of all the pussy, though.
I'd rather not look like Justin Bieber.
I'm gonna bring you a white suit, some like spray-on tattoos, and some sunglasses, and then we're all gonna walk around you in like special or Secret Service, and we're gonna guard you like Justin Bieber and see how many people come up to you. Just be like,
I can never be that big of a
Back
dickhead.
off, bitch. Get the fuck away.
Dudes only.
He only takes his wang out on boats.
Next question. Big Hungry. Speed, did you build the desk from scratch? If so, what color stain did you use?
Yes, I built it from scratch, and I initially was going to do a dark walnut stain, but I was like, I can throw RGBs into this. So I said, I'm going to end up sanding it, and I'm going to paint it white. So I painted it white and got the RGB lights, and the way it glows and shines off the table, I can make it whatever color I want. So if I'm feeling red, boom, red. I'm feeling yellow, boom, yellow. I mean, I can just change my desk color whenever I want.
It reflects your entire room. Like the entire webcam changes color when you.
Yeah, I can just change to whatever.
Love it. All right, next question. Blitz Money Mayweather. On a scale from 1 to 10, how upset are you that you're not watching the debate right now? Because for me, it's a -2.
If it could go any lower, then that's me for sure.
Halfway through, I almost changed your guys' name tags to Hillary and Trump. And then I was going to call myself like Anderson Cooper. I was going to be the moderator. I don't know who's moderating the debate tonight.
Whoever it is, they're fucking just as corrupt as the ones they're talking to.
Right? How many fucks do we give? 0! All right. Next one comes from Paul. Is Naaackers growing a man bun? No, I am not. I don't think it's long enough to ponytail in the back yet. I mean, it is. It's getting long. Half of the time my hair is long, it's because I don't want to spend the money to get a haircut. I just keep growing it so that I don't have to pay to get it. I am growing it out just because it hasn't been this long in a super long time, but definitely not doing any sort of buns. No, thank you.
I will be bringing clippers to the LAN party.
No! Why? For me?
'Cause it's going. It's going.
Oh, your beard. I thought you meant you were going to cut my hair.
I mean, I'll cut your hair too if you want me to. I'm just gonna
We're
buzz.
gonna have
mine now.
we're gonna have a buzz cam. You're just gonna sneak up behind people while they're playing and buzz their heads.
Dude, that'd be perfect for the charity stream.
Yeah, let's do it. I will literally shave my head. And I don't give a fuck.
Can we shave all of the hair off your face? Like Bic razor shave. Eyebrows.
I'm going to do it anyway. No, not my eyebrows. It's too much.
Chat, quick side note. Friday, November 4th, GSN Gaming is going to be hosting an Extra Life charity event. We're going to be playing games for like 14 hours straight, raising money for kids in need. Put it in your calendar. Salty's going to be shaving his head and beard on stream. We got to set a threshold for that. The best part is I'm going to get a boner, tie the buzzer to my penis, and I'm going to shave your beard with some thrusts. Some quick thrusts. And believe me, if you want some aftershave, I can give you some aftershave. Next question. This one comes from Nandy. To all, what's the last game you received a refund for minus No Man's Sky?
I didn't get a refund for No Man's Sky.
That was the first game I ever tried to refund.
It was the only game I've ever tried and refunded. I've never been so... I guess just with how mainstream media deals with new game releases, back in the day, you saw a 1-minute trailer for a video game, or you saw something in like a GameStop magazine, Game Informer,
Nintendo Power.
Yeah, you saw a 1-page ad for a game, and then you walked to the store and you bought the game and you took it home, and then you were stuck with it. Now you've got PAX, you've got E3, you've got TwitchCon. You see hours of the game's content before the game is even on sale, so there's expectations. And it's like you buy games nowadays, but you already know what the game is, and then if you don't, it's like you're severely let down. It's just, I mean, refunds is such a new thing too. I mean, Steve refunds haven't been around for more than what, a year? Not even. So.
I mean,
I put an old
I buy on
Doom
sale.
commercial in chat if anybody wants to look at how they used to be.
So yeah, I mean,
Boom.
because refunds are so new, but I've never been so upset with a game that I felt I wanted to return it.
Yeah, me neither.
No Man's Sky.
I never felt so betrayed.
Yeah, so betrayed. All right, next question. This one comes from Ideal Shooting. If Star Citizen gets finished and comes out, do you think because of what happened with No Man's Sky will impact Star Citizen?
No. They're allowing people to play their game before it's even fully out, so there's not big of a problem.
And
yeah, I think the what do they call that? They're being translucent or whatever. About
transparent.
Transparent. There you go. About like how they're doing everything, and they're constantly playing live gaming on stages all over the country.
Yeah,
I believe they're advertising it right. Where, as of right now, the way I'm looking, if they pull it out and say, "Hey, this is a game," I know what I'm getting. No Man's Sky, we didn't. We just saw videos. We never saw like real, true gameplay. So,
I don't even think they're in the same basket. I think they're two completely different games. How much munding did Star Citizen? Did I say munding? Funding, 40 million, 42 million.
A lot.
In funding?
It's still going.
Yeah,
it's still going every single day because you can fucking buy it right now.
Buy ships.
You can pay $200-$300 for a fucking ship if you want to.
Yep.
Or you can just, once it's launched, you can just steal it from somebody else.
142 million. Ideal says no fucking way.
Probably.
It's a lot. That's money that they can really be like, oh, we're going to stop developing the game. Bye, and you can't sue them because it's all money that was given to them.
Yeah.
So.
Did you? I told you about this, but there was a YouTube channel of like two dudes that did a crowdfunding for a movie. They raised $75,000, and then they came out and said, "Sorry, we can't make the movie," and then like sort of disappeared. And then a year later, they released the trailer for the movie that they said they weren't making, but they actually made it. And the trailer or the plot of the movie was guys who crowdfunded for a project, got money, and then spent it all on like cars, bitches, and drugs.
There's the page. I linked
Was it a good movie?
$127 million.
Holy shit.
1.5 million people playing.
Wow.
They don't even have another goal anymore.
Just sky's the limit. So those guys waited a year before posting. So like that whole year, people like were unsubscribing from the channel, thought the guys were all scumbags, and then here they are a year later actually coming out with the trailer for the movie.
Was it a good movie though?
I mean, I looked at the trailer and the trailer looks hilarious. So I mean, I'll see it. It was a risky move, but yeah, master trolls, like Nandy said.
Fucking hell. I just couldn't like if you scroll down that page I linked, they have different fundraising goals from throughout the years. I mean, this is dating back to 2012, I think. The last goal they actually set and accomplished, $65 million.
Wait.
And that was in 2014 probably. Or 15.
When you first started talking about this, in my head, I was thinking that these were tiers of donations that you could, like Kickstarter has the tiers of donations.
Yeah.
If you donate $62 million, you will get a blowjob.
Oh my God. It's just so fucking crazy.
65 million. What a beautiful website.
They posted, a new star system will be added to the game for every $100,000 pledged. What the fuck?
So
we're basically increasing the. I hope it's not like a lot of space with nothing in it.
In
but
2012, they said it will launch with 60 star systems.
Holy shit! Wait, for every $100,000, 62.
That was in 2012, so I'm sure that's gone to the wayside by now.
So okay. So that would be 620 star systems if they were to stay true to that.
I hope
fuck
it's
all that.
unique star systems.
For $140 million, it fucking
Better
better be.
The game hasn't even came out yet, and these are just backers.
Oh my
So
God.
I mean, they have examples of their. If you look on their website, robertSpaceIndustries.com, Star Citizen at the top, you go down to Star Map. It's actually an interactive star map that you can use. That's fucking beautiful.
oh, made a cool noise.
It says Arc
Oh. Okay.
Star Map too.
I'm not
which is
clicking
fuck-
any links with noises for the rest of the stream. I've done that once already. All right, let's finish up this Q&A. Next question, Lava Lover. What do you guys think about TwitchCon? I will be there next year.
I don't think I have enough enthusiasm.
That's
for it.
understandable. As a non-streamer, I completely understand that.
And not even that. It's like the only people I watch on Twitch, like just this week, for instance, is the first week where I've really kind of gone around and watched partnered streamers because I have this free subscription to fucking blow on somebody, so I may as well do it. Other than that, I pretty much just watch all the fucking people that I play with all the time anyway.
Yeah.
It's still like the heart of my media intake is YouTube.
Sure.
I'd rather go to like a YouTube based
VidCon.
Yeah, like go to like VidCon or something like that because I watch a fuck ton of YouTube.
Yeah.
I watch probably 5 or 6 hours a day minimum.
Wow. What about you,
Yeah.
Speed?
What?
What do you think about TwitchCon, Scrub?
Oh, I'm sorry.
In that map.
I'm in the map. It's fucking amazing. TwitchCon, I didn't look at much about it. I'm wanting to go next time. Don't know if I'm going to. It's just going to depend on how much money is going to be used. I'm trying to put back money, so hopefully I have vacation time next year and come to the next GSN event. So, yeah. So I was looking at the map and it's actually super nice.
Just lost.
So
No,
cool,
the music
bro.
and stuff's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I got a statement from Nandy that says, fuck, marry, kill. Diva, Black Widow, Mercy. Oh, so fuck, marry, kill. Diva, Black Widow, Mercy. Who are you doing what? These are Overwatch characters, if you didn't know.
I'm gonna have to look them up.
All right, Speed.
Mercy.
Fuck, marry, and kill.
You have to fuck one,
You have to
kill
fuck
one, marry one.
Oh.
one.
I guess marry Mercy because she seems like she'd be a good wife. Kill, I guess Black Widow because I mean with her name I don't want to get eaten and killed.
But you got that booty though.
Who
What
else
is
is it? May?
Diva.
Diva, Black Widow, Mercy.
Where the fuck is Black Widow?
Marry Mercy, kill, I guess Diva and
Wait a minute.
Black Widow.
Black Widow, Widowmaker?
Widowmaker.
Widowmaker, not Black Widow.
Okay. I was wondering. It was confusing me. What
Sorry.
Widowmaker.
All right.
So yeah, that'd be mine.
Okay.
So
I would marry Mercy because then she could res me if I died.
she can res me.
I would kill Diva because I've just never liked Diva, and I would fuck the shit out of Widowmaker in that booty. That booty though.
Yeah. I don't know shit about these characters, but Diva seems like she's like 14. So
Diva is
Korean gamer.
Yeah, she's a little girl who jumps into a mech, and a mech is her like character. Widowmaker is a sniper. With that booty, and then Mercy is a medic who can res people.
yeah, I'm pretty sure my choices would probably align with Naaackers on this one.
Yeah, gotta fuck that booty though.
Yeah. Kill the little girl.
Kill
Marry
the little
the one
guy. Sounds so awful.
marry the one who can save my life at the drop of a hat.
Yep.
And then
And if you
fuck
guys
the
are
hose bag.
If you guys are really curious about how these women do in bed, Pornhub.com/Overwatch. I'm not kidding. The URL may be off, but it's out there. Last question, Big Hungry. How does it work if I'm getting Comcast for free due to the fact that I have paid my cancellation fee over a year and they've never switched my internet off?
Don't say a word.
Don't. Yeah, I mean, you're not. I don't know. Are you sure you're not getting charged? Good shit. I mean, the caps are gonna be blanketed over everybody. But hey, if you're getting free internet, don't say a thing.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
They can't do anything about it. It's their error they made.
Exactly. Yeah. Can't do shit about it.
Yeah, well, who the fuck's gonna call them up and be like, "Hey, man, you're giving me free internet."
Right. I'm getting 300
Fuck
free
that! I'm gonna start
gigabytes.
downloading nothing, all that shit every day.
Non-stop torrenting. Okay. All right. That is it for Q&A. And that, my friends, wraps up today's episode of Crocs and Hot Pockets. So before we end the show, we are going to go around the room one final time, get everybody's social media info, find out what they're doing. And Mr. Salty Sam, who are you? Where can we find you online? And do you have any cool or exciting events coming up?
My name is SaltySam. You can find me on the GSN Discord and forums at gsngaming.com, along with the SaltySam on Twitch and Twitter, and Salty All Day on Snapchat. Nothing in the works, but possibly OBS Studio, if I can ever figure out how the fuck it works.
Hey, man, if you ever need any help, you let me know.
What I did was just start up OBS and fucked around with everything, and I ended up.
That's what I'll end up doing. That's what I had to do with the old one. Like, my first stream looked like garbage compared to my last stream, but
Oh, yeah.
there's just so much more to do with the filtering and the transitions and all the new ways that they're doing sources. I mean, it looks a lot better and
Yep.
it seems a lot more intuitive than it used to be, but with that just comes the learning curve. It's like going from Microsoft Paint to fucking Adobe Premiere. Like,
Yeah, it's totally different.
so
I'm glad I jumped in when they opened up Studio, and I didn't have to like relearn it or
Yeah.
something.
And
That's
redo
such a
your
pain in the
entire
ass.
stream scenes.
Or you had to redo it. You couldn't like move it over.
Nope.
Oh, that's awful.
it's a totally different fucking program from the ground up.
Yep.
Like, they rebuilt the entire code.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
still should have made it where you could have like moved it over your file or something.
well, the way that
I
they
mean-
deal with scenes is all scenes are global scenes now in OBS Studio.
That's what fucked me up the first time I opened it
Yeah.
up.
And that continues to fuck me up because I'll open up a new set of scenes, try to use an existing global scene, and then I end up editing the one I'm using in another, so it gets fucked.
Pissed me off.
SpeedDemon, what about you?
My name is SpeedDemon. You can find me on the GSM forums and Discord, and on Twitter at SpeedDemon2533. I'm trying to start streaming. I streamed that one time. I kind of liked it. Want to get into it and actually start doing it regularly, but it's just my job. It varies. Sometimes I get off at 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 8. So I never know. So it'd be a late stream, but I get home, I take a shower, and I'm in bed by 10 because I'm so tired. So I guess we'll just wait and see, and then I'll see what I can do.
Cool. All right, well, as you know, my name is Naaackers. You guys can find me live on this channel. I stream 3 days a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. This upcoming week, we are doing community game night both Tuesday and Thursday. So if you guys are a follower over on this channel, we're going to be playing a multitude of different games. The sign-up sheet is going to be going out a little bit after the stream tonight, and then I will make sure to post it in Discord and Twitter all of tomorrow. So if you guys want to play some games like Duck Game, Golf with Your Friends, Rocket League, etc., we are going to be having a sign-up sheet that you guys can sign up to play. Everybody is welcome. We're going to be starting a little bit early on Tuesday, probably around 7, and then going in all the way to 1 o'clock. And then Thursday is going to be Rocket League night all night. It's going to be like 6 hours of Rocket League. So if you guys want to do some community night of Rocket League, you know where I'll be. So yeah, like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. I won't be live this Saturday because I'm going to go hang out with Robot and Avid. And I think that is it. So if you guys are new to the show, Crocs and Hot Pockets is a bi-weekly talk show. So we will not be live next week, but we will be live in 2 weeks. Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alerts always go out on Discord and Twitter. So if you guys are looking for alerts for when this stuff goes live, be sure to give the channel a follow. Hit me up on Twitter. On Twitter and Snapchat, my name is Naaackers, Naaackers. And that is going to do it for tonight's episode. We will see you in 2 weeks for Crocs and Hot Pockets episode 11. SaltySam, Mr. Speed Demon, thanks for holding it out and having a great time with me tonight.
Hell yeah.
Dope. Chat, thanks for being awesome. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here. We hope you have a great rest of the weekend, which for us East Coasters, you got about 17 minutes. But again, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for participating in chat and in the polls. It's always great having you. So we will catch you next time.
Bye.
By the way, remember, Popsky released a new album. Press start. Make sure to check him out on Bandcamp. Popsky's the man. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.